So very nice. Oh boy.
Wow, welcome to the pre-show.
Whoa.
I want to get canceled.
That's how to get canceled right there.
Boy,
You want to test the Marcus?
what is it? Hot mic.
I really can't
But
stay.
baby, it's cold outside.
I've gotta go away.
But baby, it's cold outside.
And hoping that
I'm hoping that you.
Oh yeah.
very nice.
I hope you drop
I'll
in.
hold your hands and
It's just like ice.
We'll start to
Beautiful. What's the hurry?
We'll be pacing the
listen to the fireplace.
Listen to the fireplace roar, baby. Come on.
Hurry.
Put the records on while I pour.
Baby,
It's bad out there. I'm trying to help you, baby.
No
drink?
cabs.
No cabs out there.
No cap.
Your
Nothing.
eyes are like starlight
To
night.
break the spell.
I'll take your hat. Your hair looks
I
swell.
always
It looks
say
swell.
No,
Mind if
sir.
I'm moving
At least
closer?
I'm gonna say
I asked.
What's the sense of hurting
Look.
my pride?
My guy said, "You mind if I move in close?" Like he asked for permission. He asked.
He said, "What's the sense of hurting my pride?" So
Yeah, and then afterwards, like, come on, why do this? Like, there's really no reason for you to say no. We're both two consenting adults. You like
Alright.
pinnacle, I like pinnacle. Let's go. Let's make it happen, Captain. Let's do it.
I think they both have to be consenting for them to be both consenting adults.
They was consenting.
He was coercing.
Okay. Since when are you not allowed? No, yeah, you got.
Since 2019.
Listen,
2019, 2018.
it's some nights I still gotta coerce my wife. What are you talking about? Like, some nights she be like, "I got a headache," and I'd be like, "I got $50. Like, you want me cash app you? I'll make dessert. You want me to do the dishes? Come on. Remember that? Remember what I did for you the other night? Come on. Like, what are you talking about? I mean, come on.
Oh Lord.
Where's the line? How many times can I ask?
Before it's coercion? I have no idea.
Is that a thing now?
Yeah, it is now.
Coercion and actual charge in itself?
Not necessarily, I think, but I guess it's like
He asked me too many
culture.
times. Well,
It's
bitch, I was just making sense.
because I'm not gonna say that word on our show.
Yeah.
But it's that culture, I guess. It's that's what their people would kind of liken it to. Which is crazy. Which is crazy because
I've had
I feel
car
like
salesmen try to sell me a car repeatedly, and I just be telling them no.
Yeah.
And after a while, I'd be like, you know what? I kind of do want that car for real. I was just trying to get a better deal. Maybe she was trying to get a better deal.
Yeah. She didn't just want to get fucking dick out of the situation. Maybe she
Nah,
wanted something else.
She was trying to get a car. Put the records on while I pour. Yeah, we're getting canceled.
We got Cheyenne in the building. We got Jerry Brown in the building.
Baby, don't hold out. Baby, it's cold.
Jerry, it's cold outside.
Oh, God.
Shit, baby.
Yeah, look, Jerry definitely knows that song.
Oh, Jerry know this song.
Baby, you'll freeze out
You
there.
gonna freeze out there.
Man, it's up to your knees out
Baby, you
there.
don't want to be out there.
I thrill when you touch my hand.
I'm telling you.
How can you do this thing to me?
How can you do this?
Think of my lifelong sorrow.
There'll be plenty
If you
implied.
caught pneumonia and died.
See? My dog said if you got pneumonia and die, I don't know what I do with myself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I do with myself.
Yeah, just sweat inside here. You don't need to go out there and
Don't do that to yourself.
think about yourself, baby.
Yourself.
Don't think about me and what I want. Think about what
this
you
isn't
want.
about.
Think about yourself and what you need.
Yes, this is not about my wants, sweetheart.
Mm-mm.
No. I gotta send some shares out real quick.
And then look, he probably did all that, and then
Still ain't getting none.
look,
Had whiskey dick.
I'm about to say he busted in 3 minutes. Did all that begging
Damn.
and coercing.
All that.
If you're gonna be begging Benny, you gotta keep sweat about
That's
shit.
from what I've heard by these ladies out here. That's what they say. It's like you be begging for so long and then it ain't even worth it. I should have said no.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Listen, when the one thing I learned when I was out there on the scene was there's apparently there are low standards for us men out here. And now what I mean by low standards is apparently most men don't produce in said category. Either that or they just be capping. I mean, I've capped to some women before.
Yeah.
Man, you ain't gonna do that. Y'all ain't shit. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Gary Burns. Hold on, I'm sending out some invites. Because I think we ran them off. I think they was scared of the baby that's coming outside. They didn't want to get canceled. Mm-hmm. Hey, listen here. Don't worry about the starlight in the show office, okay? It looks dope. I enjoy it. I was outside freezing my hands off, trying to hook it up outside, and it didn't work for a reason because God wanted me to do this. What's up, James? My dog James was at the fucking Lions game, bro. He was at the game.
Thanksgiving?
My dog drove out to Michigan for Thanksgiving, went to the Lions game. Shout out to my boy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, James, I wish it would have went better for you, fam. I do. That was shitty. We're gonna talk about it though, because I'm sorry for my name, bro. But it's true. It's true. You know, we could be let's go.
First pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Trevor Lawrence, quarterback, Clemson.
Duval, Bangum, Westside, Jayville, Duval, Hustle House, Frank Coley, he real. Duval, Bangum, Billy, Rankin, throw your D's in the air if you from the Bangum. Duval, 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 Duval. If you from a city, holla. Duval, 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 Duval. If you rep my city, holla. Duval, yeah boy, don't them youngins go hard. Swinging in them drop top Chevy, sitting too tall. Jaguar on my plate, on my feet, 2-8, 4-5 on my hip. Set a lame nigga straight.
We got the deep swung to go.
I can't even defund Garoppolo.
Frank Coley, he real.
15 seconds. And your mic about to go off the camera ready.
If you from a city, holla.
Hey, listen. They would never play that song in the stadium.
Except for they do play that song in the stadium.
They do now.
I don't know, bro. Somebody there been watching the show, man.
This song been out. How long this song been out, bro? What?
It's been a long time.
It had to been out since 09, 10, maybe 11 at the latest. Had to. And before that, for real, before that. But now all of a sudden the Jags playing it at the stadium. And I make the intro with it. Now they playing it at the stadium. Hold on, wait a minute, Jacksonville. Hold on, Jacksonville. We're going to say it like it's supposed to be said. Jacksonville. Hold on, Jacksonville. The banger where we hang 'em. Shout out my dog, Florida Water.
Florida Water, come on. Duval, Bangum, Westside, Jayville, Duval, Hustle, Frank Coley.
He real. Duval. Hey! Duval. Man, all right. That's it. Welcome to the Men of Teal Podcast. I am your host, the Hot Take Hooligan Agent K. I'm rocking with the Cannabis Analyst Agent J.
Yes, sir.
And it's week what? 12? By now? I mean, listen. The Jags take on the Falcons this week in the toilet bowl. Special shout out to the sponsors, man.
CG, our group of talented designers, can take your ideas and create something special. Been needing to wrap your vehicle to promote your business? Or maybe creating new business cards to stand out in your field? Maybe you're looking to create a memorable gift for a friend. Call us today and speak with a member of our staff and let us handle your vision so you can focus on what's important. Call 904-771-5855 or visit mcg247.com for
904 Printing, your one-stop shop for all your printing needs. Flyers, business cards, banners, apparel, and more. 904 Printing has got you covered. Call for a quote today, 904-392-2139, or visit us online at 904printing.com. 904 Printing, we're just better, duh.
Yeah. You know what I did this weekend? I built a deck and a fence around my house. Privacy, 7 foot tall. Did it myself. It's hard. I didn't do that. I would never do that. When I needed to do some shit like that, do you know who I would call, Jay?
Mm-hmm.
I call my dog Jalen, and I ask him to come out here and do this because he's the pro that knows. So make sure y'all holler at Jalen over at Anchor Fence and Deck. Hit him up for a free quote today. Tell him Major K sent you. 904-859-5481. Nobody holds it down like Anchor Fence and Deck. Let's fucking go. So, a lot in the news, bruh. A lot of the news. Whole lot of stuff going on. Huge news. Huge as it gets. Whole lot of justice being dished out. Hey, look at that. The fan came on. Whole lot of justice being dished out in the political realm. Shout out to all the justice that was served. There's a couple individuals looking real sad right now. Sitting in there for life.
Mm-hmm. Hey, fuck them.
Shout out to Georgia for getting it right.
Definitely. Shout out.
I applaud Georgia. I hope this ain't the laugh button. Oh, there we go. Applause for Georgia. But Georgia gonna get this one wrong this weekend, Jay.
Yes, sir.
They're gonna get it wrong this weekend. They're gonna get it wrong because this says Lawrence is God. And I had to explain to my children the reason for the season. And the reason for the season is number 16 in the teal and black. See, Trevor Lawrence is white Jesus. And we celebrate this beautiful time of year to celebrate the birth of Christ. White Jesus was born, I don't know when he was actually born, but now we're going to say he was born December 25th. White Jesus was born. Lawrence is God. I believe. Preach the testimony to the gospel. Let's go. Hallelujah, Trevor. Hallelujah, Trevor. Trevor God. You all right? You good? I don't hear you no more. You muted. Oh, okay. You're good. All right. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Got it. So, yeah. So shout out to Georgia. They got it right. You know, they did what they were supposed to. But now they're going to get it wrong. And I feel bad because Georgia was on a roll, man. The Braves won. The Braves won the World Series. They convicted them 3 white men of killing Buddy. Should have never happened. My man lost his life. They convicted them in a time when things was uncertain. We didn't know what was going to happen there. Glad to see they got it right. But now we got to bring Georgia down. Now Georgia got to come on the slope because they got to come into the bank.
Georgia.
They got to come into the bank.
Gotta come to the bank, man. And
now you got to come all the way. You got to drive them 5 hours down.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They're not going to fly. They're going to drive. I know it. They're not going to fly because the Falcons not going to do that. Okay. The Falcons hurting financially. We know they still paying off Julio Jones, so they don't even got the money for the flight.
Oh yeah, they got a clip wing, man. They ain't flying shit.
They're not flying. No, Arthur Blank said, "Sir, get used to the Greyhounds, fellas."
What was that? Was that a Falcon? Was that a Falcon in Karate Kid too, or on the next Karate Kid?
Or was it a Hawk?
Or was that a Hawk?
Maybe we'll call it a Falcon. I like it.
Either way, they don't have Julie, and she can't nurse them back to health.
Fuck ass bird.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck ass bird. But, you know, I do want to say, and I had to do this, right? I had to get the ambiance and all of this. I got to do this for the next couple of shows because the only way that I cannot feel like shit coming on here to talk to y'all about this sorry ass
is to have Christmas vibes around.
I got to get some smiles and vibes going, bro, because we suck.
Yeah, we do.
We suck, okay? And now we suck even worse because the best corner on the team is out. The only chance of covering young Mr. Kyle Pitts is out this week with a concussion. That hurts. So now I sit back and I go, who the fuck is going to cover Pitts? Is it Trey Herndon? No, it's not. Is it Chris Claybrooks? I don't think so. Maybe. At least he's fast enough. Is it Tyson Campbell? Has to be. There's nobody. Tyson Campbell has to be who you put on Kyle Pitts now. You can't put nobody else. If I see anybody else other than Tyson Campbell or Miles Jack covering Kyle Pitts, I'm going to lose my shit. If you want to see me lose my shit, make sure those of you who don't live locally in Jacksonville tune into the Minute Teal Podcast reaction show and watch the stream live with me. And Jay will be in the stands at this point, but I have Stone Cold Steve Boston on, possibly Jimbo. We'll be just watching the game, just doing what we do.
We're going to try to get Maria Cruz on. Let's go.
We're going to get Maria Cruz. All right, somebody get Maria in here. See if we can get her on.
Oh my God, who is this?
I know. I sent her the show directly.
What?
Yeah, she came up out the gutter with this one. Mean people suck, nice people swallow. Look here. Jeez Louise.
All right, Cindy.
She's back.
You just got off a timeout.
You've been back all of 5 minutes when you got me over here thinking about some fellatio. Listen to this.
We're going to have to put you back in timeout, Cindy.
Listen to this. Jesus Christ. But back to the news. So Shaq Griffin, he done. Concussion. Yeah. Jamal Agnew, obviously out for the season. Placed on IR. Huge loss. Probably the most exciting player we've seen in a Jaguar uniform since
the guy we just signed the other day who, turned some plays up in the special teams kind of same way.
Yeah, but I've never felt the way I feel with Agnew back there.
Well, maybe because we kind of knew he had the ability, and when it came down to Jadon Mickens,
he ran 2 back in 3 games.
Well, yeah, a kick and a punt. a missed kick and a punt.
Yeah,
but so same thing. Jadon Mickens had didn't he have 2 kick returns? A kick return and a punt return. I
think so.
And 5, maybe in the difference between 2 and 4 games, But it was damn. But then it was just okay for the rest of the year. Which even right now, he hasn't scored again on special teams, but he's still been decent.
Yeah, it is nice to have him back. It's nice to have somebody back who we recognize, somebody who we know has ability in that department. But Jadon Mickens does not give you what Jamal Agnew gave you offensively.
No,
and that's where we struggle. That's where we're going to struggle. Because how do you replace his productivity on offense? Because he was the number 2 receiver, and he was doing a very good job at it. Very good job. And it may be because we didn't expect him to be able to do it. So, he's kind of getting graded on a curve. But, man, he was making some incredible catches, some big man type catches. That was nice to see for a guy his size. And then what he brought to you on special teams, what he brings to you out of the gadget plays, out of the sweeps and the jet sweeps and whatnot.
It is, bro. It's tough.
It will be interesting to see how Jacksonville's offense chooses to handle things now. James Robinson, he's dealing with the foot. Marvin Jones has kind of been out of there for a little while. And I don't know if that's because defenses are scheming to take him away because he's really the only threat you have at receiver. Or what? You have nothing behind Robinson. Laviska Shenault has been a huge disappointment this season, especially.
He should. That's because I feel like it's just frustrating because, like I said, he's not as fast as Deebo Samuel, but that's the role for him, bro. Slot, getting back in the backfield, getting some carries. I feel like that's the role for him because he can't be outside. He can't be outside. So it's that's what kind of pisses me off because where has that been all year? Because we just started seeing it a few weeks ago. We should have been seeing it all year. He should have been.
I think you couldn't.
Yeah,
you couldn't because he had to go outside and be the number 2. Was the thought once DJ went down? They didn't expect it to be Agnew. They expected it to be him. And then when he couldn't, then it was oh shit. I think it was by necessity they moved him outside. And then Jamal Agnew said, "Hey, guess what? I'm kind of nice." And he started doing what he do, and that's when we started to see improvement. And then they kicked Viska inside. Then he got a couple more carries.
Because Viska should be the security blanket.
Viska should be catching the damn ball.
Yeah, well, he should be catching the ball, but
he's got to stop dropping the fucking ball.
Yeah, you got to do that because that motherfucker there, dog, drops and fumbles.
I mean, it doesn't make sense. And I know it happens. It's part of the game. But it does not make sense in any way, shape, or form how Laviska Shenault has regressed in that department. He was not drop heavy last year. He may have had a couple, but no way was it like this. This is nuts. This is starting to get to the point where when he's on the field, I'm holding my breath every time the ball leaves Trevor's hands if he's in the vicinity.
Yeah.
I don't trust him. And Trevor's trying to prove to him that he trusts him.
You got to keep throwing it to him.
You have to. You have to let him get out of the I need him to work a little quicker here to get about this fun because you're now, especially now with Agnew out, you're all we got, man.
Mm-hmm.
You're all we got. I need you to do your job. Cindy, you can catch something better than these receivers can. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, I'm glad Cindy. But you know what, man? Out of how bad that we've been, as awful as it's been, and as terrible as these last few weeks, especially with the offense just struggling so bad, you know, the defense has been a bright spot. But as bad as it's been, all I do is sit back to myself and say, at least we're not the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, bro. Sorry, James, man, but yeah, because y'all get catches. Bro, y'all been getting fucked. Honestly, y'all been getting fucked probably since we've been born, but
saddest franchise in NFL history, yeah? It's in Cleveland, right? Gotta be.
This is why we gotta treat our players better. We have to treat our players better, bro. We have to get off of. We have to make sure we're not cursed. And to do it, like I don't know, bro. They've had 2 Hall of Fame first ballot Hall of Famers.
It's good, and probably will be 3.
Yeah, because Stafford's gonna go.
Stafford's going to the Hall. He's
yeah. Stafford's
going
to go,
especially if he gets a ring over there with LA.
Oh yeah. But
even if he doesn't, though, I still think he's Hall.
No, I think he got it already. But I don't know, man. I don't know what they did.
How have you had arguably the best running back in football?
Mm-hmm.
You had arguably, I mean, he's top 5 receivers in NFL history. And then you've had an incredible quarterback in Matthew Stafford, who's produced, even without Megatron, he still produced Hall of Fame numbers.
Yeah, doing 5,000-yard seasons.
And you cannot seem to get it right to the point where you don't just lose; you guys lose bad consistently.
Well, the thing is, like even last year, bro, they literally lost. I watched the first 6 games they lost last year. I think they won 1. In the first 6 games last year, I think they won like 1, but they should have won 5 of those games. Referees cheat. I literally watched the referees cheat them out of multiple games last year in the stretch, and they were losing like games by 1 point, 3 points, just 1 possession games where if the ball does go the other way, they win. And I mean, they had chances to win, and it wasn't like how we didn't have chances to win last year. They had a lot of chances to win, and it just didn't happen. So that's a little more, I feel like, heartbreaking for your team because it's like it gets you up. Like we're going, wow. Because when you know you lost already. It's like, okay, well, this will be heroic, like a Herculean effort. Like if I fuck around and come out here and come back from being down 3 scores in the 4th quarter. But when you're up in the 4th quarter and you fucking lose, then that's the issue.
Since 2000 and
Mr. Switch.
Oh, you know what? Let's do this.
What's up, Marv?
Let's do this. Mr. Switch, what's happening, bro? Let's do this. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to 1996. How about that? All right, 96. Well, let's go to 95 since the Jags won the league. Since 1995, they've had 3 double-digit winning seasons. 3.
Yeah. Since 95?
Since 1995.
Yeah.
They've had 3 seasons with 10 or more wins. And those winning seasons were 10 wins, 10 wins, and 11 wins. Since 1995, including those 3, they've had 3, 4, 5, 6 winning, 7 winning seasons.
How many playoff appearances?
Playoff appearances? Playoffs? Playoffs? We're talking about playoffs? Playoffs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Do you want to know what happened in all 6 of those?
Oh, those are all first round exits. I know that.
They are wild card losses, every one.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not even first round technically. I guess
No.
wild card. Well, wild card is technically first round too.
In the history of since the inception of the NFL, they've been to the playoffs 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times. And they lost every single time. Every single time.
Yeah.
They lost in the divisional round in the 70s. They lost in the wild card in 82, divisional round 83, conference championship in 91. That was their best season ever, 12-4. Best season ever. Let me see. Yep. Never better than that year, 12-4.
Look, that's our best season ever.
That's the best season ever. That's with Barry fucking Sanders. He lost in the conference championship. I mean, this is a terrible trajectory.
Actually, I'm tripping. Listen, our best season is we went 14-2. No,
I have to pull it up.
Well, yeah.
At least we're not the lie. I'm here today, guys, because I see put the lights on. I put the Lawrence's guy. I put the head on. I did all of this because I want to preach some positivity into your lives, man. Yesterday, we got to eat some good food. We got to give thanks. And what we needed to give thanks for when we prayed yesterday, we said, "Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we ask you to come before us today and bless this food, bless this turkey, bless this stuffing, bless these here greens, Lord." And thank you so much, Lord, for giving us another day on this earth, Lord. Thank you so much for bringing family together, Lord. And thank you, lastly, so much that we are not the Detroit Lions. That's how every prayer should have went in every household.
Yeah.
Because that's how it is. Like, that's it. That's all we have to look forward to right now. And it's that we are not the fucking Lions. I'm telling you, this is the saddest franchise in the history of the NFL. I can't see another one worse. Not even Cleveland. Right? Because Cleveland went to the bowl, yeah?
Yeah.
Didn't Kozar take them to a bowl or two?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure.
It's all they're all fucking sadness factories, bro. It's just
they were bad for a long period of time, but I think Cleveland at least had a high point.
Yeah,
I just fucking pressed the goddamn button. Cleveland at least had a high point, you know?
Yeah.
Detroit didn't. There was never a high point. Let's see, where does Stafford come in? There he goes. Let's see. Stafford comes in about right here, 2009. You're talking 2-14, 6-10. They finally get that wild card run. That's when he goes 10-6.
Yeah,
and then it's 4-12, 7-9. Then he finally gets back at 11-5. And then it's 7-9, 9-7, 9-7, 6-10, 3-12, 5-11. I mean, come on, 9-7. They missed the playoffs. They didn't even make the playoffs in that one of those years. It's bad. It's bad. And the reason it's worse, because somebody's going to go, well, you guys have only made the playoffs 7 times. You know, you guys have, we saw success in 17, so that was a lot, more recent than your last success. Because losing in the wild card round in 2015 is not success.
No.
Losing in the wild card round in 2014 is not success. Losing in the wild card round in 2011 is not success. We have to go all the way back down here to 91 when you lost in the conference championship. That's the last year you had success.
That's what I'm saying, and we weren't even in the league. And that's the thing, and that's the one thing that it kind of throws me off when I see the fans and stuff and all these groups and stuff, because it's like, bro, y'all do understand. Oh, look at this. When you go to this, when they look, it looks on TV. Why are there so many opposing fans here? Well, it's like, bro, the team isn't even 30 years old, bro.
Because these bitches was playing games in 1934.
Yes, bro.
The Detroit Lions played the first season under the name Detroit Lions in 1934.
But I'm pretty sure they were an organization before that.
Before that, they were the Portsmouth Spartans. They started playing in 1930.
So this team been around 90 years. Organization been around 90 years, bro. Our organization has been around since, I guess the organization has been around since 93, but we ain't been playing games until 95. So
95.
We're not even 30 in yet, bro.
You go back. If you go to you go to Detroit, you go to Cleveland, You go to these teams, right? The Raiders, even
San Fran, they were just here. People
San
were just,
Fran.
oh, well, this is disgusting. Why there's so many? You know why so many? Because y'all motherfuckers are telling me this from your computer or your phone. That's why.
Right.
You're not there. So I never want to hear nobody talk about. If somebody was at the game and was like, "Damn, there was a lot of people, it was a lot of them fans there," then I respect it and take it. But I don't never want to hear say that shit, bro, from a motherfucker who not there. Because, bitch, you could have, the same way this motherfuckers fans that flew in from wherever to come see their team. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm not here to rate your level of fanness, but shit, I'm invested. I gotta invest. I invest into the team, and that shit costs, bro. I go in there and sit in there and take those L's with their ass, bro. And I gotta be with those. Like I said, where I sit is damn near a fucking opposing team. I'm on the away side essentially.
Yeah.
But I pick where I like, where I want to see the game. So I gotta do with that. But I hate hearing that shit, bro. I'm like, bro, you could have went. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear that, bro, because you could have went.
You had the Bengals.
Bro.
Right? The Bengals over here, right? The Bengals, if we go back to our inception in 95, the Bengals didn't, how many winning seasons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 winning seasons since 95. Lost in the wild card, 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 lost in the wild card. All 6 of them seasons, lost in the wild card.
Yeah.
We've had more success than these franchises.
Yeah.
They've been around, though, since 1968. 1968. Never won nothing, but they've been around since 1968. Mm-hmm. And trust me, we was just in Cincy this season. They packed that bitch out. And it was early in the season. It wasn't like they knew they was going to the playoffs or nothing. Mm-hmm. They packed that bitch out. How about Cleveland?
Look, you heard what you just said, right? We went. We went to the game.
Right. We went. Supported it on the road. Made it happen, Captain. Bro, Cleveland, huh? Let's go to Cleveland. We know what this is about to look like. But just for the sake of argument, let's look at Cleveland. Let's go to 95. Mm-hmm. How many winning seasons? 1, 2, 3. Those 3 winning seasons led them to 2 playoff appearances. Lost in the wild card, lost in the divisional round. That was 2020. Lost in the divisional round. Clearly the best thing they've done since 94, where they lost in the divisional round. They've been awful. Awful. 2-14, 3-13, 4-12, 4-12, 4-12, 4-12, 4-12, 3-13, 1-15, 0-16. Awful. They pack the dog pound out every week. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This wasn't intended to be a topic where we come in and beat up on the fans and say, "Oh, we need to do better. We need to do better." No, I understand. We want to fucking win too. This was basically just to put some love in your heart and say, "Hey, guess what, guys? At least we're not the Detroit Lions." Because the Detroit Lions, they look around and they don't know where the fuck they're going from here. They have no idea what the plan is. Mm-hmm. You have Jared Goff at quarterback. You have DeAndre Swift at running back, who can't seem to stop getting hurt. Mm-hmm. Your offensive line, you just invested that top pick into Penei Sewell. That offensive line looks terrible. What do you have? Who do you have on defense? Mm-hmm. Anzalone?
Yeah. I mean the defense, and that's the thing, the offense doesn't look good. The defense looked kind of good yesterday. They do have a couple players, and they got they got what's the name over there, man? They got Todd Wash over there. Got them boys. They played a decent game yesterday.
It looked like they had Todd Wash over there. That game was terrible. Right. They was playing Andy Dalton and that terrible ass Bears team. They literally just created a quarterback controversy in Chicago. Yeah. The Detroit Lions just helped Justin Fields keep his ass on the bench is what just happened. Because now the media's already started talking about it. Oh, they'll have a tough decision when Fields comes back. Do you put the rookie back in and let him learn, or do you sit him down and win some games with Andy Dalton? With Andy Dalton.
Yeah, that shouldn't
really?
Be a question.
Bruh, stop it. Kansas City Chiefs, let's take a look. I'm throwing one out here now. This could be dangerous for me and fuck up my point. I just remember them being bad for a long time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then holy shit, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's when Reed took over though. That's when Reed took over. That's when Andy Reid took over. The Chiefs. Yeah. Since '95, they had 12 playoff appearances. But that's you got to think. Look, for real though, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them since 2015. I mean, come on, you know what that is. Okay. Yeah. It's Andy Reid. It's Pat Mahomes. I mean, it's right there. They had even Smith, Alex Smith, and Andy Reid. I mean, they was cooking. But before that, before they got it right, it was bad. It was bad. And look at the head coaches. I mean, they went through. They had Haley and Cornell, Haley, Edwards, Vermeil, Cunningham. I mean, they was going through coach after coach. Schottenheimer. And that was it as long as we were there. So they've been going through head coaches like crazy. The Chiefs didn't just, we got it right. No, they didn't have it right. It took time. Do we have to do it? We have to. You know why? Because Trevor and Zach fucking Wilson, that's why. The Jets. Let's go back to 95. The Jets, 3-13, 1-15. Finally, we get a winning season here. 9-7, 12-4. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 winning seasons with only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 playoff appearances. So the New York freaking Jets, right? The place that Trevor was supposed to go, because why would he want to come to Jacksonville? They've been in the playoffs as many times as Jacksonville has since our inception. I mean, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? They've been through just as many head coaches, I dare to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 head coaches. You know what I got to do? I got to pull us up. Because I don't know how many head coaches we've been through. I don't want to sit here and try to count.
Oh, man, your timer must have went off.
Oh, no. Oh, no. There we go. All right. That's so stupid. All right. Let's see. How many head coaches have we been through? Care to take a guess? Care to throw a number at the wall, see if it sticks? Do you think if 9 is the line, are we over or under?
Hold on.
No, don't count. Just real quick.
We're under 9.
Under? Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
1,
definitely under 9.
2, 3.
Are we counting
4,
interims?
5.
Even with the interims, I think we're under 9.
We're still under 9. We're still at 7 with the interims. We're still at 7. Yeah. We've been through 7 head coaches. So since 1995, the Jets have been through more coaching changes than we have, and they've been to the playoffs the same number of times. And they've been a team since when? Let's scroll way the fuck down and find out. 1960. Yeah. Bro, so again, okay. It's funny, bro. It's funny. It's funny the hate that we receive. It's funny the self-deprecation, for real.
Yeah.
Because the way we talk about ourselves is fucking, whoa, what? I mean, I've been to some of these other teams' pages. I see they do the same thing. But, I mean, the Jets have a losing record in the playoffs.
Yeah. And the thing is, and I guess the thing is, too, is like, I guess social media, all this other shit, too, is just, I don't know. That's why you got to take a break from this shit, bro. Because it's like, this is ridiculous, bro. People have been watching their teams lose for 50, 60 years.
Who's another bad team?
God damn, bro.
Who's another historically bad team? I've got the Jets, Bengals, Lions, Browns.
I mean, shit, the Patriots were horrible until it worked.
Yeah, until they got it together.
Fucking, I'm pretty sure most teams were bad.
The Raiders were bad. The Raiders were bad for a long time. Let's go Raiders. Yeah, and then the Bucks were bad for a long time.
Yeah, the Bucks were horrible up until last year.
Yeah.
I mean, they won the Super Bowl before, but god damn.
Here we go. Raiders, because I know it's going to be bad. up until just recently.
Mm-hmm.
They went through a nice little run there in the early 2000s.
I mean,
it wasn't good. 8-8, 7-9, 4-12. Let's see how many winning seasons. They went through a nice run here where they lost in the Super Bowl. That was 1, 2, 3 winning seasons, and then they went terrible. It got awful. It went 4-12, 5-11, 4-12. Imagine losing in the Super Bowl and then going 4-12 the next year. You lost in the Super Bowl, and then you went 4-12, 5-11, 4-12.
Shit, Buffalo. I was talking shit at the Buffalo. I was talking shit at the Buffalo game. No. I'm like, bro. I said, you know what, bro? I'm kind of happy we haven't been to the Super Bowl yet, bro. I said because I know for a fact what I wouldn't want. I wouldn't want to go 4 years in a row and lose that bitch 4 times in the goddamn row. There's no way I want to go through that kind of fucking pain in my life. I'll take some losing seasons, but going to the Super Bowl.
The Raiders have had 4 winning seasons.
Yeah.
The Oakland Raiders have had 4 winning seasons. Stone Cold Steve Boston, you hear what we talk about?
I hear most of it.
All right, bro. The Oakland Raiders have had 4. I said 4 winning seasons since our inception in 1995. That's it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
4 winning seasons. They're the only team that I've looked at with a winning playoff record. Wonder why? Because they've been playing since 1960. And in the 70s, they were Oakland. They were the Raiders. The Raiders.
They were the successful Raiders.
Imagine going from 67, all the way to 85 and only missing the playoffs 4 times.
Yeah.
Damn.
4 times in that span. And then all of a sudden, you wake up one day in 86 and you suck.
Yeah.
And then you go back to the playoffs finally in the 90s. And then you suck again. And you don't go again until the 2000s.
Oh, no.
And then you go to a Super Bowl and you lose. And then you don't go again until 2016. You go 14 years without even sniffing the playoffs. But we're going to sit here and talk about Jacksonville. All right. My point in looking at all of these other teams, well, you know the Jets' playoff record is 12-13. Cleveland Browns' playoff record 17-21. Cincinnati 5-14. Detroit 7-13. Keep in mind, every single one of those teams I just named has been to the playoffs less times or equal to since Jacksonville's inception, and we're 7-7.
Yeah.
So no, we can't be like, oh, well, they won more than we did. Well, they were going in the 60s and the 50s and the 30s if you're Detroit.
Yeah. Look, and that shit. Yeah, think too, bro. Like I say, it was 7-7. Like, bitch, we're not getting bounced in the first round.
No.
Like, not all the time.
Come on, bro. When did we get bounced in the first round?
I don't think we ever did it.
2007? Yeah, wild card. Patriots, 2007.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Because we bounced the Steelers a time or two. We bounced the Bills.
Yep. Hey, man. It's just, bro, like I said, bro, it's all right, bro. I can take the hate, bro.
I'm sick of this shit.
I could take the hate.
I think a lot of people were betting on the fact that, because, you know, if you think back, right, when we were, 2017, it looked like Jacksonville and the Bills were on the same upward trend. And I think people really bought into that.
Uh-huh.
I think people were like, oh, yeah, we really are. And then the Bills got it right and kept it right, and we fell apart.
Mm-hmm.
We lost our huge pieces. We lost our stars.
Thanks, Dave Caldwell.
Yeah.
I don't know what you got going on.
Stone Cold right.
Somebody drove by on a 4-wheeler.
Oh yeah, that's the I expect that from Stone Cold. The Bills have a losing playoff record.
So are we doing that Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay.
8 is the number. 8 is the number of winning seasons for the Buffalo Bills, guys. By the way.
Hey, Stone Cold, you be having some of the loudest shit be happening in the world.
Like, Stone Cold, what the fuck is that?
Yes.
No. Well, I was making some moonshine and the goddamn The goddamn thermostat decided to blow up in this motherfucker. Stone Cold, what is that? I was grinding some tobacco for my dip because it's cheaper than buying the can, so I just keep the can and replace it with my own mix. And
well, no, it's the homeowners before us transformed their garage into like a porch.
Okay.
So I'm outside technically.
Oh. Yeah, that's Jay too.
Yeah, man.
Jay's outside. You can't tell, but Jay's outside.
Yeah, the munchkins are being very loud, so and rambunctious.
Did you put the tree up yet?
Yes.
Good. That's good. That's a good job, man. We put our tree up today. Do you have a real one or a fake one?
Fake one.
I should have got a fake one. I have a real one. I kind of like out here. It's kind of dope. It's cold, and I wore shorts. Everybody's looking at me crazy. It's like 20 outside. I'm at the tree farm in shorts and a hoodie. They're like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?" I'm like, "Yeah, and I'm from Florida. What the fuck?" They can't comprehend it. What is?
I love the cold weather.
It's beautiful.
Mind you, I'm in Florida. We don't. Our version of cold weather is like 55.
Yeah, I move out here, man. David says I put my tree up the day before Christmas. You're a dick.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. I don't even do that.
Move, man. That's
a
dick move.
I don't even do that. I don't do it until December. I'm not putting that shit up the day after Thanksgiving.
I would do it Thanksgiving night, especially now that we don't travel and people come to us. I would do it Thanksgiving night because we do our Thanksgiving, lunch. Technically, we're done by like 4, 5, and then it's like, all right, well now what? And I'd like to be able to shop or sleep or whatever I want to do on Friday. So I would have liked to have had it, but we just didn't go get it. We decided to go get it today. So, if that's cool. I don't mind it. I'm gonna be off, so that's nice. I'll always be off Black Friday. So, it is what it is. I haven't seen. Am I wrong, or is Black Friday not a thing this year? I've heard the Black Friday doorbusters, but I have not seen the sales.
Oh, I don't know.
They didn't look like they was real. I didn't see nothing that was impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Usually you see the crazy sales going on. I didn't see nothing that made me jump out there and go grab nothing. I'm a Black Friday guy too.
Not me. I'm not a shopper. My wife does that.
David says they lucky I don't put it up after. That's how you get the best deals.
Mm-hmm.
This is the greatest thing I've ever heard.
The boy said, he said, "Oh no, we don't." You got 15 seconds. He said, "We don't celebrate Christmas. We celebrate after Christmas." Like, no, we're getting that.
He's gonna go buy the tree on the 26th.
Mm-hmm. You do Christmas a week later.
Ooh, my dog said I was at Walmart at 5 a.m. and got a 70-inch for $3.98. Okay, that's solid. I should have done that. Thanks for the heads up, David. I would have loved to know that, David. Friends, bro. How many of us have them? Jesus Christ. I should probably turn my phone down before it makes a weird noise in the sound. There we go. I just realized it's still plugged in. The sound was up. Roku 4K. Look at you, man. Look at you. Proud of that guy. Getting the deals over here. So, Stone Cold, the whole point of the segment we just did was basically watching the Lions game was the craziest thing I'd ever seen. A lot of people was upset at MCDC. I didn't really care. I read an article that was posted about Jerry Brown. Shout out Jerry Brown. But it was really fucking stupid. Not Jerry Brown for posting said article. The article was just written really fucking stupid. One of the things that was said in this article blew my mind is that it was 3rd and 32.
Yeah.
And the MCDC called a draw play. They would keep in mind they were backed up their own side of the field. 3rd and 32, and he called a draw play. And how dare he call a draw play when clearly they need to be passing in that situation? And the worst thing that could possibly happen was an incompletion. I'm like, what kind of football is that? What are you talking about? Yeah. The worst thing that could happen is fumble sack pick. Fumble sack pick. Get that shit the fuck out of here. What are you talking about? An incompletion. And listen, this is from a Jags fan who have watched numerous of coaches call draw plays on 3rd and a mile and been upset as hell. But I understand it. I don't fucking like it, but I get it because we're not in position to air that bitch out because we can't block.
Mm-hmm.
I actually remember that one fourth down against the Steelers. I believe it was like third or fourth and like 30 or whatever, and Leftwich was like left all alone, and he ran that bitch and got that first down.
Leftwich. I loved Leftwich so much.
I would love to have him as our offensive coordinator.
I would have just loved to protect him and watched him go to the Hall of Fame.
That too.
Byron Leftwich would have went to the Hall of Fame with an offensive line. I'm 100% convinced.
Oh, I'm definitely.
Do not at me. Do not argue with me. Don't send me a message to tell me. Nope, I don't care.
So
Byron Leftwich would have went to the Hall of Fame if he'd had offensive line.
So how do you think we would have been if Brunell and Leftwich switched places in the time they were here?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Brunell had a line.
Brunell had a line. Oh, he was protected.
Baselli, Searcy, all them.
Oh, it would have been incredible. It would have been crazy.
We probably would have had a Super Bowl or two already.
Oh, got to. With that huge arm, bro. Oh, my God. Byron could throw the thing a mile, and he was accurate. He wasn't an inaccurate big arm. He was an accurate big arm. I mean, you go back and I think we forget, right? Because we've been bad for so long. Cindy, nobody cares what you think. He's been bad for so long. We were bad for so long that I think we forget just how talented Leftwich really was. Go back and watch Jimmy Smith's highlights and watch Leftwich be getting smacked in his fucking mouth as he lets go of a ball 60 yards down the field, and Jimmy has one step on the guy, not 2, 3, 4, 5 yards, one step, and Leftwich is dropping it in stride. I mean, he had an incredible arm. Yes, long wind-up Leftwich, 100%. I don't care how long his windup was.
You protect them. You got to protect them.
That's it.
You know what the quarterback is. What the fuck? You can't. I'm not about changing players. They need to be doing what makes them best. If the guy needs an extra half a second, you make sure
you get him an extra half a second.
Like that's not a thing for me. No. And
Leftwich could drop that ball to his hip, start that motion, but once it got about here.
Out of there.
Cannon.
Yeah.
Oh, he broke my hands when I threw it. Too bad catch it. Shut up, bitch.
Mm-hmm. Break everybody's fingers.
I saw somebody say that about Trevor. He's throwing the ball too hard. That's why the receivers are dropping it. What?
Yeah.
This is what we're going with? That's about as bad as the lines. There's no white stripes on the ball. So when I try to catch it, I can't. Shut the fuck up.
So what did you guys think of the Raiders and Cowboys game?
That was a flag fest.
Oh, yeah.
Only thing I had an issue was with I have Tony Pollard in my fantasy team.
Oh, they didn't run the ball at all.
Well,
I started him too.
Oh, no. I mean, he still gave me some points, but I'm pissed off because that fucking kick return. I didn't get nothing for that fucking kick return.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a flag fest, bro. That was crazy. Those referees were some anti-football pussies.
Definitely.
Bunch of flaggots.
I can't believe that one guy had 4 pass interference just on him.
Bro. And the last one, you had to call it. It was 100%.
Yeah.
100% pass interference. Cowboys fans are so mad about it. They call it a dumb rule. What rule are we talking about? That's not a rule. The rule is you got to get your fucking head around. It's not just a created rule that says, underthrow the ball. And it's bro.
Yeah, and hope for the best.
Yeah, he didn't underthrow it on purpose. I guarantee you. You giving Derek Carr way too much credit here. Okay, Derek Carr's good, but he ain't that fucking good. He wasn't out here Pat Mahomes and shit and being like, I'm going to get the call right here. No, he was trying. He had a step on him. It wasn't like he was in his pocket. He had a step on him. He underthrew the ball. Receiver makes an attempt to play the ball and get back to the ball. You don't turn your head. All you have to do is turn your fucking head. That's it.
That's all he had to do.
And somebody had the audacity to comment on my post when I said that they was going to pop Warner, buddy, and just see him at the end of the game. Hey, let me get your jersey, son. Let me get that jersey, big dog. We're going to go ahead and keep that. Yeah, you're free to go. Or lock him out of the locker room. Somebody commented and said, very Tyson Campbell of him. When have you ever seen Tyson not look back for the ball? Tyson go look back for the ball. The problem is the ball's going this way and Tyson looks that way.
Mm-hmm.
Tyson don't know how to find the ball, but Tyson tries to find the ball. That guy didn't try to find the ball. All he had to do was get his head around.
And once again, Deshaun Jackson just showed The Jaguars' stupidity not to get him.
I don't think. But again, did they try? We don't know. Would he have come? Probably not. All of those things matter. Like,
well, no, they missed him on waivers because he went through waivers first.
Yeah, but you think that you don't think they made a call? Really? We don't think they made a call? We need receivers. Urban loves speed. You don't think Urban was like, hey, let's see what that's about? I guarantee you they made a call. I mean, obviously I can't say, but I think, no, we can't say they didn't either. And that's the thing that bothered me. You know, we knew with the OBJ thing, but I feel like that every time we sit here and go through this with free agents. And we say, oh, Jacksonville should have went at this guy. Should have went at that guy. We should have went and got this guy. How do you know they didn't try?
No, I mean, I've had that argument with people too. Like, you know, why didn't they go after this guy? It's like they probably did, but they don't have to come here.
No. And they say, oh, well, he's on waivers, so he would have had to. Yeah, OBJ would have had to sign here. And you know what happened? He would not have played. And you know that press conference would have been like every single fucking day? Hey, Trevor, how does it feel to know that a premier wide receiver like Deshaun Jackson doesn't want to play with you? Yeah. How does it feel to know that this team sucks so bad that OBJ doesn't want to play here? Do you think that would happen in New York? Or how do you feel? No, what? No, we don't need that
at all.
I wish Deshaun Jackson was here, 110%. I knew Deshaun Jackson still had something in the tank, and he could at least give you that deep ball. But I don't think Deshaun Jackson was coming here. So
at all.
Tis what it is, ain't what it ain't. Since we are talking wide receivers, I will say this, and then I'm gonna answer Brandon's question because I saw it. I will say this about wide receivers. Madden owes me a fair one because right now they have very quickly removed Tyron Johnson from my team, and they have added Jadon Mickens, who was just signed 2 days ago. And he's in the wrong number. But John Brown, who actually played in the game so far, is nowhere to be found. If you want to just, that's intentional, Madden. If you don't want the Jags to be good, you know what? Just fucking say so. Because it's intentional that you didn't put the guy with speed to replace the guy with speed, and you gave me 87 speed Jadon Mickens in the wrong number. There's a problem here. John Brown is sitting in free agency right now for no fucking reason. Put Digital John Brown on the team where he belongs, where he earned. Digital John Brown deserves to be on the team. Okay? So it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. And EA, somebody at EA owes me the fair one at some point. At some point. I want to go to one of these G4, whatever the fuck them conventions is. As soon as I see somebody rocking a Madden logo shirt, EA shirt, I just want to slide them. One time. Just one time. Did you see that? Did you see what Jay just did? Jay had a whole Tupperware container full of Bud. He just tapped that bitch out. That motherfucker is over there rolling a baby leg right now.
No. And this is a tray from In-N-Out.
Cuz literally just rolled a whole motherfucking Arizona can. Look at him.
Oh no. That's a little one, man.
All that. Look at Cindy got excited. Hold on, man. Back to Brandon's question. So is Dak worth $100 million?
Nope.
I mean, that's the going rate for quarterbacks right now. What's $100 million? Is Dak he's the highest paid right now, right? Or no? Is he still the highest paid?
I don't think he's the highest paid. I think, I'm guessing Mahomes, technically, I guess.
Mahomes, they adjusted his to fix the O-line.
Yeah.
But Josh Allen just got that new contract, though.
Right. Yeah. I'm assuming it would be Josh Allen now. I don't think Dak's the highest paid anymore. I'll tell you this. Dak is in a losing situation out there because the Cowboys are built to do something, and that's run the football. The offensive line is built to run the football. They have a couple of guys in the backfield. I don't know if you've heard of them. Zeke Elliott, Tony Pollard. Pretty good.
Zeke's not playing like he used to be.
Yeah, but he's still Zeke. I mean, he's still top 10.
But it was funny. I was actually watching Undisputed earlier, and Skip Bayless was throwing around that stat that when they run more than they pass, they win games. But
yeah, Dak is 0-4 this season when they've rushed for less than 100 yards. That's what Skip was saying today. I heard it too. My TV don't leave, motherfucking.
Looked like he was about to have a heart attack on the show.
I didn't watch it.
Bro, his pressure was sky high. You know how many Diet Mountain Dews he drank last night? He about to die out here, bro. He knew, and you know he ain't want to come to work today. You know Shannon and him was in a group text. Shannon was like, "Ew, wait till I
seen his face.
Tomorrow.
I seen his face on Instagram.
Wait till I see you tomorrow."
He was looking distraught, boy.
He looked like he was about to cry a little bit.
Hell yeah! I was about to cry for him. That was a heartbreaking game for them.
The sad part is when they go next year into the offseason, they spent pretty much all their cap on Dak. They don't have much for next year.
Jimbo.
Yeah. Well, like I told you, they gonna let they gotta let Lyle go.
Mm-hmm.
Right, he's gonna go because he's not starting, and I think that's why they're doing this. I think they're smart enough to realize that hey, this expensive right tackle is not needed. And this guy we've got on pennies and nickels and dimes over here came in and did his job better than he did, or at least to a comparable state. We're gonna get rid of you, buddy, and save some money.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean,
Jacksonville's gonna go grab him.
They're losing Michael Gallup and Cedric Wilson next year.
Yeah,
they're losing 2 receivers.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they get the 2 that are going right now back. I mean, that's the thing is they've invested so much in this offense. But they've done it like they said today on Skip and Shannon out there on Undisputed. They said, you know, he wants to go out here and try to throw the ball 40 fucking times a game. He don't want to run. And that's the thing. Like right now, they are dealing with poor coaching from their offensive coordinator. He's out here trying to do what I think Darrell Bevel was trying to do in that Super Bowl, and that's out-coach his damn self, prove he's the smartest guy in the room. That's why Darrell Bevel threw that ball. It's not because Marshawn Lynch couldn't get it. It's because everybody knew Marshawn Lynch was going to get it. So, and this happens all the time. And I've made the mistake doing it or thinking about doing it as a coach in games. And it's like, this is what we need to do right here. And I'll go plead my case to the heck. You know, I'm not an offensive coordinator. I'm just a measly old line coach. But I got input, you know, so I'm over there in the OCs here like, this is what we need to do. They know we about to do this, right? So here's what we do. Sometimes you just have to do what they know you about to do.
Yeah, because you
fucking to stop it.
And that's the thing. You have to be able to. That's the thing about football, and being able to run the ball successfully. You have to be able to run. You have to be able to run the ball when everybody and their mama in the building know that you're running the football. When you can do that successfully, you can run the ball. Until then, right? But it's like it's football, bro. You don't have to. It's not about being the smartest person in the room. Sometimes it's just about running through a motherfucking face. What Marshawn say? You just got to run through a motherfucking face over and over and over again. And you got to do it.
I mean, what do you think? What do you think the Colts are doing right now with Jonathan Taylor? They just run it.
That's all the Titans been doing for years.
Yeah.
The Titans went out and got a couple dummy plays too. They went out there and they grabbed Julio and shit. Bitch, we still gonna run it.
Mm-hmm.
We just gonna decide when we want to go over the top. We can, but we still finna just run the fuck out of it. Hey, they fined LeBron for the nut grab celebration.
Oh,
you saw the celebration? Hey, he hit that slicer. He hit that 3 like crazy out there in against the Pacers.
Yeah,
and he went to grabbing his nuts while he did. You know my big gorilla nuts. He did that, but with one hand. Down the motherfucking court. That shit was hilarious.
I said he got the people kicked out.
Yeah. Apparently.
I don't want to say what I heard him say.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but fuck them people, bro.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. Yeah. Get them out of there.
Yeah.
Get them out of there.
I just got done watching that Arkansas Missouri game. My guy's doing good again. Lit it up. That receiver I like.
See, every time you come on the show, we got to get the receiver on the show. We got to tell the receiver, hey, listen, we got the biggest fan here.
Yeah, man.
We got your biggest fan here. You know what? You want to know what?
I ain't watch no football today, bro.
I tried to draft him in my Madden league.
I didn't watch no football today, bro.
I didn't even scout him. I didn't scout him or nothing, but we was in the draft, and I was like, you know what? I got the 18th pick. I'm going to try to go get me a receiver to go with Chark. and Agnew, and I wasn't able to get him because somebody else picked him.
Oh, damn. UNF playing Kentucky in basketball. Let's go.
UNF going to get the dub.
Mm-hmm. Hey, JU was playing, had played Minnesota the other night. They lost by like 10, but they had like, it was a good game. God damn, Stone Cold.
Stone Cold out there. That's a come on down to my trailer. Got to send my truck parked right out front.
That's my neighbors, man.
Hey, when you hear it, you gotta hit that mute button as soon as you hear him hit that corner.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Cause that shit is extremely loud in my head.
Okay.
Well, yeah, bro.
Sweet Jesus.
All right.
So, Atlanta.
Yeah, let's talk about Atlanta.
I think Kyle Pitts is gonna have a day.
You think?
Kyle Pitts ain't about to do shit. Kyle Pitts ain't gonna have 100 yards.
Oh no.
Kyle Pitts ain't gonna have 60 yards. Ooh, I feel bold right now. I didn't even think about this. I'm literally coming off the top right now. Kyle Pitts is going to have 0 touchdowns. Because Tyson Campbell about to lock his ass up. And if it ain't Tyson, it's going to be Miles Jack. Get better. Boy, I swear to fucking God, if I see Dewey Winger covering Kyle Pitts and fucking up my take right now, I don't think Joe Cullen is stupid enough to let this happen. I think he's smart enough to understand that they have one threat, one guy. That's it. All you got to do is cover him. It's a fucking tight end. Cover him, and you're fine. That's it.
Well, I think they got Cordell Patterson back.
Okay,
so that's 2.
They got a guy and a half. That's it. Cordell Patterson, he's a little tricky. Okay, I get it to him. That's okay though. Cordell Patterson doesn't scare me like that. Like I think Miles Jack can neutralize Patterson by himself. Mm-hmm. I'm worried about Kyle Pitts, especially with Shaq Griffin being out. That worries me more because I would have put Shaq Griffin on Kyle Pitts. Shaq was gonna follow Pitts all game. That's what I would have done.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's still no Calvin Ridley, right? No. He's dealing with personal shit, yeah? Still?
Yeah. It says Deion Jones and Patterson are still questionable.
All right, well, hopefully it's enough.
Yeah.
Who are they putting outside now? Opposite Campbell?
It would have to be Lawson, I would guess.
Yeah.
Because he's been the guy stepping over there. I would think. I mean, it could be Trey. I think they've noticed Trey's better inside, and so it's probably gonna be Lawson. Yeah. I would guess.
But, I don't think we talked about it post game, but when what's the name? Because that boy DT had came in.
Yeah.
He didn't look. I mean,
still got hurt.
Yeah. but he didn't look. I mean, I didn't notice anything bad.
No. He plays fine. He plays fine. Yeah,
he played good last year when he played.
Yeah, he's good. He broke his arm, and then we didn't see more of him.
Yeah.
No, I just don't think Andrew Winger's playing great football.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy to say that, but Andrew Winger's playing great football. And he's kept himself, and people are always going to find a way to say something about him. But he's been doing his job every single time. He's given up some plays. So is Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it happens. They get paid to make plays too.
But
football. Andrew Wingard has made some incredible plays. Andrew Wingard is the reason that we stopped them on that third down where Mr. Rayshon Jenkins decided to slap the shit out of somebody and get him a free fucking first. Andrew Wingard blew Deebo Samuel ass up in the backfield. Andrew Wingard made a solo tackle against Deebo Samuel in the backfield in open space.
But yeah, Dewey whiffs on Derrick Henry.
Yeah, he did. Hey,
man.
So the Barry Church.
Yep.
So the Miles Jack.
He just went, Olay.
Jalen. I watched Jalen run side by side with Dalvin Cook for like 15 yards. Remember that? When he went out there? Oh, my God. So Dewey's been playing great football. So who said let's talk about the flankins? Is that Jimbo? It has to be Jimbo because he said flankins. So the flankin shit is funny because we had a homeboy growing up who was Puerto Rican and he spoke terrible fucking English. real bad. And one day we were talking, and he was like, "No, don't fucking treat me like the Atlanta Falcons. Don't fucking treat me like the Falcons. What the fuck, man? What bitch? The fuck did you just say? The Atlanta Falcons. Fucking Atlanta Falcons."
That's funny shit. I don't care who you are right there. That's funny.
The Atlanta Falcons. So I thought, so that should always be a me and Jim. I know that's Jimbo because he said that right there. What's Cindy say? Hold on. They need to realize that they need to win a game if they want to keep them fans in that stadium because they're all Gator fans and they'll quit on them. She threw a shot at the same time. Oh, I like how she threw the shot in there because I was about to go in and be like, we don't have to fucking win just to come to the goddamn game. Cut that shit out. And then I saw the shot and I was like, I'm gonna let it go. My mama know who talk about pun. We talk about pun. Okay, so Dan Mullen, the new offense coordinator for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Probably.
You think so?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Or something.
Would you be okay with it?
Yeah.
I don't watch enough Gator football to know. I mean, I know that, that Kyle Trask, Kyle Pitts, that offense looked pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Well, from what I'm hearing is just, mind you, these are rumors and everything. And, of course, when somebody asks Urban, he's not going to really tell you or whatever. I mean, from what I'm gathering, he wants to run his type of offense, the spread and pro, like he said. But I think he's getting a lot of pushback from his coordinators and staff because I don't see him running a lot of spread and all that or bunch formations. We might rarely see that.
I'm about to say we spread. We do run a lot of spread, a little more spread than I'd like, but
we don't run no crossing.
We run it in a particular way.
We don't run any crossing routes. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's always one underneath to that direction. It's weird.
It's nothing across the middle.
It's weird. When it's all said and done, when this season is over, as long as no fire, well, I guess even if a firing has happened, I'll still do it. I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch the all 22 tape of every single game. And I'm going to study it as I would if I was playing an opponent. And I'm going to break every route down, every play down, and we'll go through it. And then we'll talk about it on the show. We'll really dive in because I hate to go because I haven't watched a single all 22 this year.
Mm-hmm.
I've just watched the game and then I've watched a couple games again and then focused on certain players. But as far as watching it from that upper view to see the route combinations, that's what I want.
That sounds like a good thing for the offseason anyway. Because
that's why I said always at offseason.
Well, we can. I was gonna say we can break those down. We can do 2 a week.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And maybe do draft prospects later on down.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's gonna start. The draft prospect stuff is already starting. You're already you're already the lead draft analyst on the show. So
yeah, I'm about to say when that shit. Listen, man, I don't watch no college football. Y'all ain't gonna get no draft talk out of me until I'm up in the pro days and senior bowls and shit start. That's when I tune in because there's too many motherfucking games and teams to me to be out here watching all this shit.
Well, that's the good thing about
somebody from Arkansas, bro. Arkansas.
That's the good thing about.
Never watched an Arkansas game in my fucking life.
Well, that's the good thing about YouTube, bro. Because like I said, highlights. All I need to do really see is the highlights because.
No, it's not. Because you can go watch Blaine Gabbert highlights right now. Everybody got highlights, bro. That's why they call highlights.
But I like to see. But it's you can see the junior highlight, freshman, junior, senior highlights. A lot of times people break them down like that. I mean,
that will be got highlights.
But there's also I like to look at people who will do the breakdown of the player because they'll have the low lights. A lot of times I watch some people who have the low lights too.
Yeah,
say, this is what he needs to work on. So yeah, you got to go highlights too. But I look at the highlights. That's what's going to draw me in. But especially when we start talking about really getting down the draft, that's usually what I do. I try to find somebody who's breaking down everything. Like kind of how like when Gruden did the QB camp and he tell you like, hey, like see this
right here. Can he do that
anymore
or no? You think they're not gonna do it anymore?
No, they're not going to, but that's bullshit. But the good thing is, I mean, he can do it. He can do it on YouTube. He can do it his goddamn himself.
He started his own channel.
Fucking right. He's going fucking Gruden.
Can we start the petition, bro? If the Jags don't re-sign Cam Robinson to pick an O lineman with the first pick, like the guy from Alabama, I'm gonna be pissed. You just broke my fucking heart. And we talked about this on the post-game show and last week, bro. I'm going to be so sad if we pick an offensive lineman with that first pick. I know it's the responsible thing, Marcus. I understand. I get that it's probably the responsible thing to do.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. Like, I know it's responsible for me to take tomorrow and drive into Wisconsin and pay to get my tag renewed because it's been expired since December of last year. So I know I should do that, and it's the responsible thing. But instead, I'm going to continue to let my little Coggin Ford placard cover up the sticker just enough for me not to get pulled over. Because I don't want to do the responsible thing, Marcus, right now. I don't want to do that. Because that's just not in my fucking bank account right now to be out here doing it. I don't want to do that. I want to go get the receiver from Arkansas that Stone Cold been bragging about. Or I want to go get that motherfucking defensive end from Michigan Stone Cold was telling me about. Or I want to go get any fucking body who can catch the ball or rush the passer. That's what I want.
Yeah. Excuse me.
He said he's gonna be pissed if we get an O lineman.
Oh, man.
Okay, I'm not gonna be pissed.
I was wondering when you noticed.
Yeah, my bad. I would be pissed. I thought he said if we didn't get him. I'm not gonna be pissed because I feel like it's the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna be sad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be sad. I will.
Like
but I bet that
right
boy
now?
from Alabama is gonna be so fucking raw, boy.
Yeah.
Because I ain't draft him. I got another. Who I got? I got somebody else in the league. I got another left tackle, and I moved this big ass over to Nope, I kept him at left tackle. I moved Cam Robinson big ass over to right guard. Got AJ Cann the fuck out of there. Jawan Taylor's now backing up Lyle Collins, who I signed from free agency because the Cowboys had to let his ass go. Okay, listen, I got the blueprint, baby. And Stone Cold, you wasn't around in our first season, but everything I was doing on Madden, they started to do a little bit of that. I traded Joe Schobert. Okay, I traded Rodney Harrison. Okay, I traded Calais Campbell. Okay, I was doing all of that. Okay, so I'm just saying, Jacksonville been watching my Madden Instagram account. Right, the only thing is I drafted Jonathan Taylor. They should have done that clearly.
Yeah,
they should have done that.
No, because I mean, nice. For me, like with that where we are now. No receiver's good enough for a top 3 pick. Nobody.
Are we 3 though? Are we 4 still?
No, we're at 3.
Really? Because the Dolphins won again?
Well, that and Houston won.
The Dolphins won too?
Yeah.
Did they? Who the fuck did the Dolphins beat?
I don't know.
Really? The Dolphins won again? Are you serious?
Yeah, we're picking at number 3.
Yeah, so like I said, I mean,
the Dolphins are 4-7.
I'm with Marcus Thibodeau.
The Dolphins won
Davis.
twice. The Dolphins won twice. The Texans didn't win. Texans are 2-8 still. But they got us because they beat us. Yeah.
I want Thibodeau or Jordan Davis.
Problem is Jordan Davis ain't even going top 10.
I want Jordan. I got Jordan
Davis in the second
round. I got him in the second round in Madden, Jay. Oh, that's a big ass boy. Yeah, they were stupid. They were stupid, Stone Cold. They let me get Jordan Davis. Ooh, and I got him in that big 98 looking like John Henderson, boy. Let me tell you. Ooh, I want Jordan Davis so bad.
I would take him in a heartbeat. I'm not disagreeing with that at all.
Where do you take him?
I'm basing it on where we're picking at right now. That's all I'm doing.
He's not there. He's not there.
Normally my mock drafts, he's going in the first round, but he's mid to
16.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we get back there?
Where they got Thibodeau at?
Thibodeau 1.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. He could fall. He could, because this is what I see. He's not going 1. He's not going 1. Somebody's gonna have to give up the farm to go 1 to get him, and I don't think that'll happen. I think your boy from Liberty's going first. The boy from Liberty's going first. I think that's the first quarterback off the board. I've been paying attention to quarterbacks a lot.
I think he's nice. Hey,
he got it! Look at him! Go got it!
When I haven't watched none of his games this year, but I watched his games last year. You talking about
Malik?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that boy is nice, man.
Yeah.
That boy is nice, dog. That kid, bro, he could throw on the run, bro, and accurate, bro, and got an arm and can run like that. That kid is fire, bro.
Stone Cold looking like why? There's a reason why Stone Cold is because it's still loud. I got you though. Yeah, no, he is. I got you. He is fire. He is fire. That's why I think, I just think out of all the prospects, because there's him, right? There's Buddy from who the other boy? North Carolina. Is it North Carolina? You ain't muted.
Oh, okay. I guess on my screen it said the host muted me.
Oh no, that was before. Oh. Isn't it the boy from North Carolina?
Yeah, Sam Howell.
Yeah, Sam Howell. So it's him. So it's Malik, it's Sam Howell, and one other one. Who is it? Spencer Rattler.
Yeah. No, he's not going. Spencer Rattler is not coming.
Is he benched? He's not coming back?
Yeah, he benched, man.
I think he still goes in like the second round.
Well, no, a lot of people are saying he's staying his senior year.
Oh, okay. That's smart. He'd probably transfer out of there, yeah? Got to.
Yeah, because Caleb Williams replaced him.
Yeah.
He's a freshman.
He looks dope. So yeah, I didn't even realize. Yeah, so I think Malik goes first, and then who has the second? The Jets.
Yes.
The Jets need a corner more than they need an edge rusher.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Jets would go Singletary.
You mean Stingley?
Stingley, whatever. I knew it had an S and a T and an N and a G and a Y in that bitch. Yeah, definitely. So I think that's what happens there, and then you could see Thibodeau fault us in that scenario. But I think the Lions got to go quarterback. It's not Goff. He's not the answer. He's terrible.
But they have 2 picks in the first round.
Who that?
The Lions. They have 2 picks. Mm-hmm. So a lot of them getting that star edge rusher, and then later in the first round, then they get a quarterback.
Yeah, I don't know. That's risky.
Because even Mel Kiper said there is not a quarterback worth the first overall pick.
Mm-hmm. Not. But where's that other pick?
As of right now, it's I think it's 27.
You ain't getting a quarterback. You trust getting your future there?
The only issue is like
there's only 3 quarterbacks we're talking about. Yeah, 4. 3, 4 quarterbacks we're talking.
There's more because like nobody's like Trevor Lawrence outshining anybody.
Right.
But you got Malik Collins, who's a do-it-your-all, like kind of like a Lamar Jackson. Then you got Matt Corral. You got who else do we say? Sam Howell. One that's been trending a lot is Carson Strong out of Nevada.
Okay.
Because he has the strongest arm in this class.
Okay.
He throws 75-yard passes like they're nothing.
Can Arch Manning enter the draft right now? Are they going to allow that?
No. And then you got Desmond Ridder from Cincinnati.
Okay.
The Cincinnati Bearcat quarterback.
Yeah.
He's trending, and there's one more. God damn it.
Florida State. Mackenzie Milton. No, not him. Okay. Maybe Emory Jones. We're not doing Emory Jones.
Emory Jones, he's probably staying for his senior year.
He's a senior now.
This is a senior now. He's not staying. Look, staying where?
Well, they're kind of one. Yeah, he's talking.
He's not staying in Florida. I don't know what the hell he's
saying. Jay about to have a conniption fit.
He not staying in Gainesville.
Hey, you can't stay here no more. You being evicted.
Yeah, you can't stay here no more.
Don't put the domestic violence on the screen. Stone Cold. Tell the people that Stone Cold is a loving father. He does not yell at his children. He doesn't do anything. Trust me. Look, hey, calm down. We muted you, bro. That way she can't ever use this in court. We got you. If it ever gets there, we got you.
The Draft Watch show.
Huh?
I said you muted me, so.
Yeah, you were safe. We got you.
Oh, okay. No, I was reading a comment there saying Stone Cold for the draft watch.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Is that Jimbo?
Probably.
Jimbo would have been real good at the draft watch show before. Jimbo used to call me about talk to me about all type of quarterbacks and all type of college. He was reading that shit out the book.
Mm-hmm.
He was getting that.
But no, you got other guys coming up like Sam Hartman out of Wake Forest. He's playing good.
But no, hold on. Talking about back to Emory Jones. Where's Emory Jones staying at? What are you talking about?
How can he stay?
Yeah.
No. What I'm saying is from what I'm hearing. Nothing more than that. Like what I listen to is with this new coach coming in. A lot of people are saying it's Napier. That's the big name going to Florida. And right now, people are speculating that both quarterbacks are staying there, AR and Emory, to find out what the coach situation is, and probably one of them is going to transfer out of the portal.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. AR-15 is the starting quarterback next year.
Oh, yeah.
Black Tebow is staying in Florida. He's not going nowhere. That's the starting quarterback next year.
I would start him.
Is Emory he has more eligibility, I guess? How? What is he, redshirted?
He redshirted 1 year, but he's a motherfucker. He's like a redshirt senior or redshirt junior. But even then, like, Bird, you're not about to be here.
Well, the whole reason that Dan Mullen was sticking with him, and this whole time, every Florida game I watched, all I heard was them saying,
he got a way out. So he get a way out.
Well, no, it was what they were saying. What the commentators were saying was he's sticking with the senior Emory. He waited his turn. He got his spot. The senior quarterback, Emory Jones, like they said that bitch is a senior.
Yeah,
this was his last run. So I don't know how he would stay. COVID situation gave him an extra year, according to Marcus.
Yeah.
It's crazy how y'all got me blocked from the show. What is he talking about?
Nobody has you blocked.
You have Metro PCS.
If you have on any kind of like things on Facebook, like share restrictions on Facebook, it's probably not going to show your name on here. Because my name don't show on there too.
I think he's talking about that he can't get on the show though, because he was trying to get on the show. He was trying to get on the show before. Try to get on right now. Big Marcus, you should be on right now.
Yeah.
I don't know why Big Marcus don't fuck with us no more. He don't never get on no more.
So fella,
Big Marcus.
We're not fellas.
Big Marcus got that PvP and disappeared. Came back in the Tahoe and wouldn't fuck with us no more.
Disappeared.
Disappeared. Yeah. I don't know how that, man. Come on. What's going on? But so my point is though, Jared Goff is clearly not the answer.
Oh hell no. I think Dan Campbell's gotten that through his head.
You have to go get the next guy. And if you wait till the 20-something, you're not putting yourself in position. Add me on right now. The link is in your fucking messages, bro. It's the same link. You can literally use the same link you've been using this whole time. Click the link in your messages. Can you find it? Scroll up.
The name that slipped my mind was Kenny Pickett out of Pitt.
Yeah, anybody with the name Kenny is a good guy. He needs to go number 1 overall. He's a great quarterback.
He's playing good.
I ain't never seen him throw a ball. But I'd like to see Emory Jones to Detroit number 1. I want him to fuck up. Stay bad, bitch. I don't know. No, I think that I've always felt that way. When you're in the position to have your pick of the litter at quarterback and your need is severely quarterback, you go pick him. You don't fucking play around and try to, we'll wait and get a guy later. Maybe we'll trade up. We'll trade what?
Exactly.
You're going to trade Jared Goff and your other first-round pick to somebody who was about to take a quarterback?
No.
And say, hey, hold off, big dog. Hey, don't go take that quarterback y'all was finna get. Y'all don't even want him that bad. No way. Take this polished older guy, and this other first-round pick, and you can get somebody else. What?
Well, out of all the teams, who need a quarterback next year in that draft?
Ooh, boy, we was doing this before. Hold on. Let me pull up the team list.
Oh, I missed it. My bad.
No. We were doing this in the offseason when the draft was coming around, because a lot of these teams, I was tripping. They didn't draft a quarterback. I couldn't believe it. So Atlanta needs a quarterback.
But they did get Frakes, but nah, he ain't the future.
No. So Atlanta needs a quarterback.
I like Felipe, but I'm biased.
That bitch still fit.
He got a big arm, bro. He don't get to play. He never gets to play. That was like the first time he played. He ain't never gets to play.
Brandon Allen got to play before him.
Shit, Brandon Allen did get to play before him.
Oh, he went to the car so he ain't get in trouble. What's good, Brody?
Fellas, what it do?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I got it right here. So Atlanta needs a quarterback. I think Philly's okay for now. The Steelers need a quarterback.
Hold on. Nah, Philly straight. Y'all got to give Hurts a chance, bro. Philly straight.
I just said that.
Hey, you got to turn the reverb down.
You coming through the Bluetooth,
boy.
You got to turn that
down.
Yeah,
I was coming through the speaker.
I knew you was.
I was coming through the speaker in the truck.
Yeah.
I was about to say he got us on the Bluetooth.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Like
I had to get away from the old lady, man. She getting aggravating.
She about to come out there and slice your tires. And
no, the fuck she ain't. I'm going to pull off on her ass.
Hey, Jalen Hurts been going crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I said Philly straight right now with Hurts.
Yeah.
They straight.
I don't like. They straight, and I don't like how people sleeping. I don't like the fact people doing Tua, man. Tua straight, bro. Tua just needs some.
Hey, look here, bro. Hold on. I just muted you. You're not gonna come in here. We was in the middle of talking who need a quarterback and who don't, Marcus. Don't start giving takes in the middle of it. Let's get to the end of who need a goddamn quarterback. I know it's been a minute since you've been on, but you don't just get to come in here and start going crazy, okay? Calm down.
Okay.
Right, you're unmuted.
Miami don't need no quarterback. Let's just say that.
I'm about to say they do. Okay, I'll give it to you. They might. How about that? We'll agree with the disagree. So the Falcons need a quarterback. The Steelers need a quarterback. The Lions need a quarterback. I'm just going down this list that it is on my screen right now. Miami is a question mark. They're questionable. So there's a questionable 4 there. But I think even if they do need a quarterback, they have their trade in mind to make happen, Captain. The Panthers need a quarterback. Because Cam is the savior to come back, but they're going to need somebody else soon. Do they get him right now? Probably not. The Texans are going to need a quarterback. That's 6 teams right now. Bears got it. Colts got it. Patriots got it. Bucks got it. Titans got it. Saints are a question mark. Bengals got it. Everybody else got it. Washington, that's 8 teams. 8 teams that need a quarterback within the next, 2 seasons? And the only question mark is Miami.
Yeah,
so, Miami. I don't feel like none of these quarterbacks is it. Ain't nobody really that guy. Right. Even the guy from Liberty, he ain't that guy. Like, he ain't built like that. I don't feel like none of them are it or the it factor.
I don't know. Buddy from Liberty, he look like he it. I mean,
I don't believe. I mean, shit.
You know
I don't believe it.
Whoever making these Madden rosters believe it because they got that bitch raw as fuck. The franchise guy who be making all these Madden rosters that you can use in the league, man, that bitch goes to Houston every single fucking time. Every time I play in this league, whoever got to Houston, Texas wound up drafting his ass, and he fucking fired. I hate playing against that bitch.
Yeah, bro. I'm just saying, like, last year he threw 2,200 yards, 20 touchdowns, 6 picks. He 23 touchdowns and 11 picks this year, but shit, they still got games to go. They still got one more game to go.
Honestly, I think this is the wackest draft. This is gonna be the wackest draft in a long time. Everybody is not top tier talent. You got a few niggas like Thibodeau, Jordan Davis, Kyle Hamilton. Like after them, and maybe Olivier, but after them, man, everybody else is just, to me, they ain't really hitting on shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my opinion.
Still can't get on the motherfucking thing. This is exactly what happened last time. He was sending me screenshots saying, "I'm on," but you're not on. You got to clean your cookies. Delete your browsing history. Whatever fucking porn you watched last has got your shit fucking up to where it ain't coming through, bro. You got to clean your cache or your cache, whatever. I still don't know how to properly say that word.
Cash.
It can't be cash. It can't be. It's gotta be cache.
I think it's cash before you
Big Marcus was working front computers like his whole fucking life. Big Marcus, is it cash or cache or your cache?
It's cash.
It's cash.
Oh, yeah.
But like, hey, honestly, you guys, y'all feel like anybody in this draft is really like these guys are really like impact play. Like, besides the players we mentioned, who's really impact players like that coming in the draft this year? Like, who's really that guy? Like, I don't really see nobody being that guy in this year's draft. Oh, just because I feel like college football kind of sucked this year.
Yeah,
so that's just my opinion.
Yeah. I would say
your boy from Alabama.
Who,
your boy from Alabama? Nah, well, yeah, him, but nah, not him. I wasn't talking about him, but yeah, him. I'm talking about the linebacker.
Christian Harris kind of went down a little bit.
The motherfucker with all the sacks? Or is he a DN?
That's a defensive end.
Oh my God. That boy is a monster.
Bro,
He got like double the sacks to Thibodeau.
Bro, we get Dylan Moses back next year, man.
He better be fucking good.
I hope so.
Marcus, I don't know if you was tuned into the post game last week or the show the week before, but I've said a couple times now, we are real close to this being one of the worst drafts in Jaguar history. Not like we thought, one of the best. Because Walker Little looks like he plays the game on roller skates. Travis Etienne's hurt, so we don't know. Andre Sisco doesn't appear to be able to even get onto the field to find out.
He was on there last week.
Yeah, and then he got hurt.
Damn shit. Kyle Hamilton. Fuck, goddamn it. That is the Troy Polamalu, goddamn Ed Reed type player. He gonna get everybody on that defensive line where they need to go. Fuck it. If we don't get Jordan Davis or we don't get goddamn Thibodeau, goddamn it, if we don't pick Kyle Hamilton, everybody out here safety. We don't need safety. Fuck that. You get the best player available. Fuck team need. Get the best player available and watch that motherfucker shine. That's why we always fuck up all the time, because we always go quote unquote getting what the team needs instead of getting the best player available on your board. And then that best player that's available goes to another team and fucking has a tremendous ass career.
Yeah, the only time we did it, the only time we really did it was when we took Ramsey. When we took Ramsey,
the only time we did it is when we took Ramsey. That's it.
Well, that's what. First of all, is that an LG Stylo 4 or something? What you got there? You just show me. He put the phone down.
No, that was Aiden Hutchinson.
I don't care. I know
from Michigan. I forgot about him. Aiden Hutchinson from Michigan.
What kind of phone was that? Is that a Samsung A7?
That's an iPhone.
Okay, that's an ugly ass case.
I know, but hard as a rock.
I know. Hey, I got the sweet case, and I'm terrified every time I drop my phone or something because I don't got it in an outer box because it's so.
You already know the work I do. I need a hard case.
I know you need a hard, baby. Oh, yo, Marcus Rant got me excited as fuck. I didn't even care that his internet was fucking up and that he was moving like that. I didn't even care. That's how your video looked, bro, because you was going in. You was telling the truth,
man. You got me pumped. I need to get a beer.
Yeah. No, you was telling the truth, though. And I haven't watched Mr. Hamilton play not once, Hamlin, whatever. I ain't watched that motherfucker play not a damn nutter snap. So I'm going to have to go look. But
watch the Florida State Notre Dame
game.
Go
get the best player available. And like I said, I bet you Evan Neal is probably the best pick for us because Trevor cannot progress. We sitting here shaking our heads no, and I feel you, and we shaking our heads no, but we've been shaking our heads no for years, and we've never fixed the offensive line, and we've watched quarterback after quarterback go down time after time, and we've never fixed it. Since way the fuck days, we've never fixed it.
But bro, y'all was just saying that y'all would, like a couple shows ago, that y'all were just saying that y'all would re-sign Cam Robinson. Why not do that?
Cam Robinson.
He's actually playing pretty good.
I would re-sign Cam Robinson 100%. I'm not saying not to do that, but you still have Andrew Norwell on contract year. You still got AJ Cann on contract year, and your right tackle he also decides to play the game on rollerblades. His just don't move as fast and as often. He's okay, but Jawan Taylor has a block that he invented, and he is teaching it to other tackles around the league because I'm watching it. And what it's called is it's the Macho Man, and they put a bitch in the headlock, and he grabs with the other hand. I don't know how you get under the helmet and literally put a bitch in the chokehold. Jawan Taylor is a master at that block. He does it all the fucking time. He's not being called for it as much. And guess what? Half the league ain't being called for it as much. I'm seeing it. It's crazy to me, but he's not good. He's just not playing good right now. He's playing okay at times, and that's it.
Ken, let me ask you a question, Ken.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the guy who was playing center for Linder when he was hurt?
Shatley.
Can't Shatley play the right or left guard? Like, couldn't you fill him in at one of the positions?
I think they would put Barch there first. I think that Barch is taking one of those.
Yeah,
Barch is we lose both. If you're saying that we lose Can and Norwell, I don't think that's going to happen. I think Andrew Norwell stays because he's got a relationship with Meyer. I don't know what the fuck the rumor shit was early on or the renegotiation of contract that took place, the restructuring rather of his deal. I don't know why. I don't know how. I could be completely wrong, and maybe he doesn't want to be here anymore. Could be 100% what it is, and he's just quiet about it because offensive linemen don't do a whole lot of bitching and talking. That may be it.
I think he might be done, bro. I think the injury might be done. I think
he might hang it up.
Yeah,
he might hang it up.
I would go after Brandon Scherf out of Washington, one of the top rated guards.
I would too, 100%. Or your boy out of Kansas City. I think he's up on the end of his deal, right? Laverne Terrell, the fucked up name that was a
nurse.
Yeah, the nurse. I think the nurse is up on the end of his deal. His name's like Laverne Talif, some weird shit. He's got 3 names.
Have you guys been hearing that rumor of a Dan Mullen, Urban Meyer reunion in Jacksonville?
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit earlier. I don't know enough about Florida's offense this year. I can just go off of last year when I watched a lot of Florida last year. Kyle Trask and those boys. And Kyle Trask is not like I saw somebody comment and they were like, the zone read shit that Mullen likes to do doesn't work in the NFL. First of all, that's completely fucking bullshit. That's not true.
That's so bullshit.
Yeah, and secondly, I didn't see a whole lot of that because Kyle Trask ain't no motherfucking white vanilla Vic. Okay, so it's not like Trevor Lawrence is twice the athlete Kyle Trask was.
Right.
And
he ran over pro-style offense with Kyle Trask.
Yeah.
He ran over pro-style with Kyle Trask, and he's doing the zone with Emory them.
Right. So we've seen both sides of this coin.
Well, basically Mullen ran what Urban was explaining in his presser. He ran pro and and spread. That's what he ran. And then he just switched it up a little bit because he's got a little bit more of a mobile quarterback now.
Right.
He's an offensive coordinator for sure, not a head coach, Dan Mullen. But the motherfucker can scheme up some offense. I ain't gonna take that from him. I would not take that from him. Would I like him here? I don't know, man. At this point, man, I don't know, bro.
He coming over to your house to get on the show.
It's tough.
It's tough. Like that's tough. Yeah, you right, Jay. It's tough. I don't know. Like a part of me wouldn't mind it, but then I'm like, man, what if we just fail again? Because I'm fucking tired, bro. I'm tired, bro. I'm gonna have a brain aneurysm fucking with the Jaguars sometime in the near future because they piss me off so bad, dog.
Is it the college coach thing that scares you with Dan Mullen? Or is it like, are you buying into this? Let's go get a polished NFL guy. Because the reason I asked this, and I'll say this before you answer, just to give you something to think about. If they're available, then they did something wrong. Offensive coordinators aren't available unless they did something wrong. And if you lost your job as a head coach, really good. Yeah, or if you lost your job as a head coach, and then now you're becoming a coordinator again, maybe we could go with that. But if you're an offensive coordinator, like Eric Bieniemy is not going to be on the market to take a lateral move. They don't make lateral moves. So you're not getting Byron Leftwich. You're not getting Eric Bieniemy. You're not getting those guys. So you have the Darrell Bevels and the Bill O'Briens, and those guys are who you have the choice of going after.
Well, I mentioned Leftwich because he's only got 1 year left. This is his last year.
He's not going.
But Leftwich going for a head coaching job.
Yeah,
well,
he's not leaving. That's his man. Like that's the relationship between Bruce Arians and Byron Leftwich. Way too strong for Leftwich to go anywhere.
I said,
would you breaking it down like that?
I wanted Byron as our head coach. He was my first pick. What's up?
Would you breaking it down like that? Now that I think about it, absolutely bring Dan Mullen here. Head coach, he's been successful. He was 35-15 at Florida, so it's not a shit ass record. 35-15. I feel like we fired him too early anyway.
With most of them coming this year, right?
Yeah.
He already want to get into the
Florida has
NFL.
The least talent they've had in a long time right now.
He wants to get into the NFL. This is your introductory to the NFL to become a head coach potentially one day. Come be a Jaguars coordinator. Ball out.
Guess what? And guess what? Then Urban ain't got to deal with no pushback.
Nope.
It ain't none of that. It ain't none of that. Well, this is how we do it in the pro. I don't like that.
Yeah, this is how we do it.
I don't like that. I don't like that he's got people trying to tell him how his job is supposed to be done in the NFL. Because Darrell Bevell, Schottenheimer, guess what, fellas? If you knew how to do their job in the NFL, you motherfuckers would be a head coach. You're not a head coach. And both you bitches were unemployed for a reason. You were unemployed for a reason. So do not listen.
Young dog voice.
Bro, do not sit here and listen to these fellas, Urban, because it's making you look bad.
Preach.
Urban Meyer is stuck being the guy that everybody's pointing to and going, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, because he did what everybody said he should have done, and he put these NFL minds around him. But you put fired NFL minds around you. Go get Dan Mullen, and you ain't got nobody to tell you shit.
At all.
Keep Joe Cullen. Joe Cullen and that defense, they've earned the right to stay. Keep them. Sanjay got to get the fuck out of here. You should have never let the running backs coach go, but you did.
You mean
I'm
Keenan
okay if he
McCardell
stays.
You should have never let Keenan McCardell go, but you did.
Now, hold on. So why do we want to get rid of Sanjay?
It's 1 second for me finding that motherfucker kicking him in his ass because I'm tired of LaVisca.
That's a fact. But why do we want to get rid of Sanjay?
Because we're seeing no improvement out of these wideouts. Plus, you signed two guys.
I'm saying regression.
Well, that too. But you signed two guys off of waivers, Kyron Johnson, and all that. And all you hear is they're not that good at route running. That's your job, though.
Yeah.
You're supposed to show them how to run routes correctly. And you're just showing everybody you have your head up your ass and you don't know what you're doing.
Right. No.
But what I was going to say earlier is I think Mullen might be coming is because if you saw a picture during the holidays, they had the recently fired Gators O-line coach at Jags practice.
Yeah. At practice. Now here's the thing. Marcus, I don't know. For whatever reason, if we back on the Bluetooth?
Yo, my bad, bro. Let me cut the speaker down. My fault.
That's why I was muting you. That's why I know it say I'm muting you. You probably like, what the fuck? That's why, because it was echoing.
Okay.
Well, the reason I asked you with the Sanjay shit, why we want to fire, because Marcus just made a point that I think a lot of Jaguars feel this way. But here's the problem. Keenan McCardell ain't do no better. Keenan McCardell last season got fired because the wide receiver group was supposed to be the strongest group on this team. DJ Chark was supposed to come off a Pro Bowl season. He was supposed to be wide receiver 1. You were supposed to have Laviska Shenault step in and be that dude. You had Keelan Cole, who made incredible plays, and every one of us wanted him here. Colin Johnson looked like he was going to be that dude. We had this group of guys, and it happened again. They were one of the weakest links on the team yet again. And we said, well, you know what? It was because of Gardner Minshew. And then it was because of Jake Luton, and it was because of everybody else who played in the quarterback roulette.
But it was.
But that's why if we watched DJ Chark give up on plays. We watched DJ Chark run half-ass routes. We watched it over and over again. They lost Keenan his job. They're the reason Keenan McCardell is not here. If Gardner Minshew and company is not the reason why Keenan McCardell is gone, Keenan McCardell's not the reason he's gone. The wide receiver core is the reason he's gone. They didn't improve last year. They had that climb the year before. You saw DJ Chark elevate with Gardner Minshew, by the way. Elevate to a Pro Bowler. And we put that on Keenan. We said Keenan did that. But then we watched what Keenan did after that, and he did nothing last year. And they're going to say, well, look what he's doing in Minnesota. What he's doing in Minnesota? With some of the best talent in the league?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the Jimmies and Joes over there. So I'm just saying, if you want Sanjay gone, you have to be okay with the fact that Keenan's gone. because Sanjay is doing nothing more than what Keenan did in his last season here, and that's let a receiver group regress. And that's what's happening. Sanjay's got to go. He's got to go because this receiver group should not be this bad. We see it week in and week out. We see zero separation. You cannot tell me that Darrell Bevell, this is the thing, Darrell Bevell cannot be this bad. It's not possible. His track record shows you he cannot be this bad because we have watched him produce amazing offensive football with Brett Favre, with Russell Wilson, with Matt Stafford. We have watched those offenses. And you can say, well, yeah, he had those guys I just named, but we watched the route combinations work, bro. We watched it work. It wasn't like Russ was trying to throw into the shit that Trevor's trying to throw into. We watched it work.
Mm-hmm.
So it can't just be Bevell's offense that's bad. It can't be. There has to be something else that's going wrong.
Players.
Maybe it's Schottenheimer. Maybe it is.
Or maybe the players need to be held accountable. Maybe the wide receiver group. You think?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they need to be held accountable.
Are they that bad? Because I'm out here watching the Cowboys yesterday play without they starting two receivers, and you couldn't tell the fucking difference. I'm out here watching the Raiders play yesterday, and when they missing Henry Ruggs and company, couldn't tell the fucking difference. The Saints, Michael Thomas, couldn't tell the difference.
Speaking on that, Jaguars, Michael Gallup from the Cowboys. I've been saying it all year. If y'all follow my Facebook post, Jaguars need to get Michael Gallup as one of the players in free agency because this is his final year with the Cowboys. Go after that man. I know Dante Freeman, all of that shit, whatever from Green Bay. Yes, you go after them too. But I feel like we need to bring in 2 damn wide receivers in free agency.
I want to go get Jimbo got me sold on Mike Williams. I want to go get Mike Williams from San Diego. Jimbo got me sold on that, and I think he'll be cheap enough to where it won't be too big. I like the Mike Williams idea because he's big and he's fast. I like Michael Gallup. I'm good with that.
Chris Godwin.
I still feel like Michael Thomas makes his way here.
Yeah.
Well, do you really want Michael Thomas though with his injury? With his injury record, like I'm tired of players getting injured too. Do you really want that? Like DJ Chark, like I'm tired of him too. Like you always are injured, dude. Like,
are you re-signing him?
I don't think so, bro. I don't think they're doing it because his track record proves to you that he can't stay healthy. Michael Thomas' track record proves to you that yes, he's great, but he cannot stay healthy. I am sick of that bullshit, dog.
Yeah, but Michael Thomas can't stay healthy is just like these last 2 seasons. And there's also a lot of smoke going on in that whole team relationship with Michael Thomas.
Great player.
You gotta remember, Michael Thomas refused to get a surgery, right? He refused to get a surgery. The team was saying
he ended up getting it. He got it late. Like he waited so until the season was about to start.
Yeah, to get a surgery.
And
he wouldn't have to play.
The thing with DJ Chark, he just had a lineman land on him.
Yeah.
And pretty much crush his legs. So
I was gonna say DJ Chark hasn't missed an extensive amount of time since that first season. His first year, right? That's when he missed an extensive amount of time with the injury, and then this right now. He missed a couple of games here or there the other 2 seasons, but it's this season and then the first year.
The player I wanted ended up getting re-signed this year, so fuck, I'm mad. Cortland Sutton, I got pissed off when I seen that shit. That's who I wanted for real. Cortland Sutton is the truth.
You know why they're doing that? They're getting Aaron Rodgers next year. They're keeping all the receivers.
Oh yeah, Denver. Yeah, they're going for it.
They're keeping all the weapons.
They got to. That's a team that is could potentially be in the market for a quarterback. That's
and I got a feeling we're gonna trade Miles Jack for some reason in the offseason.
No.
I got a feeling I don't want it to happen, but some in my gut is telling me that that's gonna be a move they're gonna make.
Nope, that's just Facebook posts you seeing, and then you think about it at night when you're sleeping, and it's putting it in your subconscious. No, that's not a real thought. Don't say that shit. Don't say that. It's Miles Jacksonville. First of all, we need to adopt and use that to the T. Miles Jacksonville is exactly what it is, because that's what it would have been if Lamar was here. Lamar Jacksonville and all that bull. Okay, so it's Miles fucking Jacksonville, and you know what? This fan base, these bitches. need to put some respect on dog name, okay? Stop acting like Miles isn't fucking elite. Stop acting like Miles isn't one of the greatest linebackers to put on TEAL.
Right.
In this fucking terrible ass city that we call home. God damn it, I have called home. Sorry, I'm not there right now. But for most of our lives, okay? Motherfucking Miles Jack is the truth. Stop with the hate on him. We know he's playing out of position now, and he's still playing out of his mind. He's still, bro, last game, Miles Jack was smashing shit. Miles Jack was smashing shit against the 49ers. Miles Jack is still Miles Jack, and Miles Jack plays the entire game with the same level of medication that Jay intakes on a regular. And he is able to play football while blowed out of his fucking mind. So shout out to Miles, because Miles is clearly blowed every fucking game.
That's why he doesn't do after-game press conferences.
Nope, because he's too fucking high. And then he's getting high again.
Mm-hmm. Hey, bro.
Miles Jack, guaranteed. Not, I would bet a paycheck on it. Miles Jack smokes the most out of everybody on that team.
Probably quarterback.
He does not. Trevor does not smoke that much.
You see his brother?
I'm gonna say Cam Robinson.
Cam Robinson smoke a lot. You could tell.
You see Trevor Lawrence's brother? You know he touches it.
I have. But his girl looked like she the type to be like, it stinks.
Nah. She'd be like, oh my God, I was down there at the dispensary and they had some Bubba Jack. I just grabbed it. It was great.
Nah, she eat edibles, bro. She don't probably smoke. She probably the edible eater.
I would believe that.
Tell Cindy she needs to spell Miles' name right.
Yeah, don't do that, Cindy. Come on, Cindy. It's Miles with a Y. Like, why did you misspell his name? Damn it, Cindy.
Especially after you said put some respect on it.
Put some respect on it. She gonna misspell it, and she ain't even capitalized the M.
But Ken, back to Bevel though, bro. Bevel is just like you said he can't be that bad, but he is, bro. And like,
he can't be.
He's not even trying to run the ball, bro. Like
that bad. Well, hold
on.
Not
even trying to run the ball.
We ran the ball 12 times last week and got 32 yards. It was awful. It was an awful display, and they didn't stop running the ball, and Jay was mad about it. James Robinson had 12 carries last week in a game that he should have probably had 3 or 4 because we should have had no business running the ball anymore, and he kept running it. Nobody's ever going to be happy with the run-to-pass ratio. It's never going to, especially when you lose, because you're always going to say we should have threw more, we should have ran more. I'm just looking at his scheme. And there's no way that his route combinations and his play calling is this bad. There's no way. It's just not. It has to be the players. It's got to be the players. It's got to be.
Well, the thing I do disagree with.
That scheme has been working for all these other teams. Go ahead.
No. I understand, but like we discussed a few weeks ago or whatever with Cullen. He took the time to sit down and say, "What I want to do does not work. Let's switch it up." It works now.
Right.
Now, the time we have seen bunch formations to use rub routes, pick routes, and everything, it has worked.
Uh-huh.
And we only see those maybe once, twice per game. Otherwise, it's nothing but ISOs the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
If he stays on a more consistent basis of scheming these guys opens with the pick routes, the rub routes, and just crossers.
That only works against man coverage. It doesn't matter if you're in bunch formation. If you're still playing against zone, it doesn't matter.
But it was the way
that we run man. The reason that we see those rub routes, those bunch formations so successful, and those crossing patterns work the way they work against us is because up until recently we were primarily a man defense. That only works against man. The concept is to get them off. That's why it works. It doesn't work that way against zone. So if somebody's playing you in all zone, it's pointless to call those. You have to call something that's going to beat that zone. So you have to call the flood concept.
I understand that, but a lot of teams have been playing us man because they want to pin their ears back because our receivers can't do shit.
Right.
They've been playing 2 shell high and running cover 2 on us.
Shit, I'm about to say not the 49ers because them motherfuckers had single high and we didn't take advantage of it at all. We didn't even try.
We only tried once, and that was the John Brown throw.
Yeah,
and that was 4 yards out of bounds.
Yeah, he was getting smacked in the shit.
But look, that's your first deep ball attempt in what, a week and a half? Damn near. You don't even throw the ball down there. So his first throw down there in 2 weeks. Oh yeah, he threw it out of bounds. Because bitch, I barely get to throw the ball down the field in the game.
My whole thing with the Bevel shit, like I'm saying, is that is who the fuck is this? Oh my God, he's on a computer. You can tell he's on a computer. He went and bought a computer. It's Black Friday. He went and bought a computer on Black Friday just to get on the motherfucking show. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimbo.
J to the I.
Jimbo the baby.
Oh.
That boy the baby.
I made a way, fellas.
That boy went and bought a laptop on Black Friday. Which Habibi did you go to get the laptop?
You got it from the INS store?
No, I commandeered my girl's old laptop.
Everybody got Acers. Jimbo got Baser. He got a Baser. He ain't got an Acer. He got a Baser. This is probably better because you have Comcast, I'm assuming.
I do.
Right. So this is way better than that smartphone. Smart talk, straight talk. Or whatever.
Yeah, you know. You ain't gotta throw my phone in there like that.
I'm just saying, bro, your face is actually moving as you talk. It's not like Big Marcus, who is on his Metro right now, who was like where he would talk and going off on the shit earlier. So you are cooking right now. Go ahead, sir. You've been listening to us for the last 2 hours. Go ahead. How do you feel about all of this? I ain't even gonna give you a topic. You came on because you want to say some shit. So come on.
Yeah, you know.
Did he put a shirt on?
Who?
You didn't have
I
that
had a shirt on the whole damn time.
Nah, yeah, he had a shirt
you
on.
had that shirt on?
Yeah, man. Yeah, he had a shirt on, bro.
He definitely had that shirt on.
All right.
He's just missing the beer. That's it.
Okay. Maybe
yeah,
that's
missing the beer.
He looked like he about to drop a country mixtape right now. I don't know. I don't think you had that shirt on. You look like you did a feature with Bottleneck. This is or the Lax. I don't know about it. All right, go ahead.
Nah, like I agree for the most part. What everybody's saying. Marcus kind of got me thrown though. I've said in the comments. I'm pretty sure you was for OBJ. I'm pretty sure you was on the go get fucking OBJ bandwagon, Marcus.
Yeah. No, I was in the beginning. I ain't gonna even lie. I was a part of that, and then I thought about it. I was like, do we really want that destruction in the locker room? But OBJ, I wouldn't mind getting OBJ because I just wanted a spark. You feel me, bro? I wanted something to spark.
Why are you bringing that point up? What did he say?
Well, because he mentioned about the receivers being hurt. Do we really want Michael Thomas? Because he's hurt. Yeah, I'd rather have Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas is similar, right? They're similar. They've only been
that's what I'm saying.
A couple seasons.
That's what I'm saying. Like if I was gonna pick one, I'd definitely pick Michael Thomas over OBJ. Ooh. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, all day. I mean, because besides his one season and then him being hurt, like Michael Thomas hasn't had that drop off like OBJ has.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The only reason why I was saying OBJ at the time is because we needed a spark here, bro. That's it. We could have signed him and he could have hauled ass the next year. I would have been fine.
The same day.
I just want a spark, and I'm cool with Michael Thomas if he can be healthy, bro. Like that's the thing. Like, is he gonna come in here? Is he gonna leave that? I mean, because most wide receivers are divas, but is he gonna come in and buy in and really come in and dedicate himself to the team?
I think he would. I think he would, but just because of the relationship with Herbs, you know what I'm saying? Like his Ohio State relationship with Herbs, I think that'll let him buy into a degree.
He was one
but
of the
I
first
have to say something, huh?
He was one of the first former players to come out and tweet. In support of it,
Yeah. He remember he even said like, "Oh, things about to get interesting." That's a direct tweet from him.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
well, I would take him, and I still would go get Mark. I still would get Michael Gallup,
bro. Just chill.
I still would get Michael Gallup with him too. I still would go get Michael Gallup.
We'll see. It's
Marvin Jones ain't the answer. He ain't it.
Yeah. It's funny that you said that. I'd keep Marvin.
Yeah,
he ain't it, bro.
But no. I keep Marvin as your 2/3 guy.
Yeah, you don't have to get rid of him.
I agree with you with the LaVisca. You know what I'm saying? LaVisca make us want to kick him in the ass. And Ken said, my guy Mike Williams. But to be honest with you, I think either or. You can't. I don't think you get them both. You know what I'm saying? Because you're almost getting the same guy. And I think we're always talking about that. Like, what does this guy bring that somebody else doesn't bring to the team?
Yeah, but I need everybody. Like, I don't give a fuck if they the same. Yeah. I need 5 of the same guys to find out which one of them gonna be good. Because right now we got a couple of the same guys on the team right now, and none of them are good. So they can all
or I would franchise tag DJ Shark ass and go get Michael Thomas and get Gallup and rechange it that way.
Kind of what I thought would happen. I thought DJ Chark would get franchise tag because Urban Meyer clearly took a special interest in DJ Chark. He was working with him independently before practice, one-on-one, just him and DJ. So I think there is something there, and Urban knows it because that size and speed combination, we talked about it before, it's rare. To be 6'3", 6'4", running a 4.3, like that's rare. To have the ability DJ Chark has. It's not something you can just go out and grab. The DJ Chark has what Urban wants. And also, like Stone Cold said, it was a freak injury. Offensive lineman rose up on him. That's just, it sucks. When you really look at it, he was only hurt and missed a significant amount of time his first year and this last year. The other times in between, he was doing his thing. So I think you franchise tag him. I would franchise tag him unless he is willing to come in and take a team-friendly deal with a lot of incentives, because I know he understands you have to come earn the payday. You're not about to get it. I think he knows that. So even if he was to go to free agency, he is not about to get a bag. It's going to be a prove-it deal. So I think that you take that prove-it deal here with Trevor because you guys clearly had chemistry and things were working.
I mean, he was at the game. Like I said, he was at the game the other day. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think he's pretty much bought into what's going on. That's my understanding of, maybe this is how it looks. Appearances could be, you know what I'm saying, deceiving. But
would y'all bring back Keelan Cole? Because he's only on a 1-year deal with the Jets.
I would.
Yeah.
I would all day in America.
I'm not opposed to having 8 wide receivers on this team. Like, I don't know
what happened this season. Absolutely.
No, he actually was out of He was at the Jaguar game chilling with Chark.
He was.
Yeah, he was here. Yeah.
I would literally cut every receiver on this team outside of 3. Everybody else can go. I'm not cutting Marvin Jones because it cost me too much money. I'm not cutting Jamal Agnew because he's the best player on the entire team right now.
And he's your return guy.
And he's my return guy. And I'm not cutting Laviska Shenault because he's too cheap and his upside is still too high. Laviska Shenault has the potential to be the best slot receiver in the NFL. The potential.
But they don't use him.
Well,
remember, Ken, we thought he could possibly be a Blackman. We thought he was going to be like Blackman.
Yeah, an outside guy. He's not, clearly.
Yeah,
He can be the best slot receiver in football. They've been using him in the slot the last few weeks, and he's been ass chips. He hasn't caught the ball. He needs to work on his route running, and he needs to fucking get his hands right. I'm putting Laviska Shenault in the backfield every motherfucking play that he's in the game. That's it. I'm motioning him from the slot into the backfield. I'm not throwing him the ball. You have to earn me throwing you the ball again, bro. I am
No, I do what you say, but it'd be swing routes. It'd be swing routes. It'd be wheel routes. You know what I'm saying? Like quick outs.
That bitch don't got no wheels, first of all. He can't run no wheel because he can't beat nobody with his slow ass running a wheel. That's James Robinson running a wheel. That shit ain't gonna work on nobody.
Bro, him and James Robinson probably run the same. They probably run the same speed.
Facts.
They probably are tying a race.
Slow. They probably bench the same too. The motherfucker's strong as hell. But bro, I'm with you. But you have to earn the right to get them routes. I'm not throwing you the ball no more, bro. And that's a real conversation we're having. This is what needs to be happening. And now I go back to Stone Cold real quick. Which way? Bam, this way. Stone Cold real quick. Stone Cold said something. Stone Cold said something during the talk about Undisputed, right? He's talking about Undisputed, right? This is what I heard on Undisputed today, and it fucked me up. And I don't know why. I just want to say, Mike McCarthy. Dallas doesn't believe Mike McCarthy. You think apparently he does some weird shit with the team, like something with some watermelon and all types of like little tricks to motivate him and extra over the top shenanigans to motivate the team. Don't go there, Jay. Yes, he said something about watermelon. I don't know what it was. I think he like smashed a watermelon or something. I think that's
he went Gallagher?
Yeah, I think so. It was something crazy like that. They didn't.
You guys want to smash some fruit?
Yeah, it was something like that. What they're basically saying, what they were trying to stress, what Shannon was saying was, I fucking hate you. Was that they didn't? The team doesn't believe him, and they don't buy into his antics. And he's saying that this is stupid. You shouldn't have to do this. Do you think Jimmy Johnson had to do this with the Cowboys back then? Do you think? And he started naming all these former great coaches. Do you think they had to do this back then? Well, first of all, bitch, no, because a coach could do whatever the fuck he wanted back then. If he said, shut the fuck up and sit down, bitch, you shut up and sat down or you was fired. Now, if he says, shut your ass up and sit down, bitch, you say, I demand a trade, and you walk out and shut the door and you fake a back injury afterwards. That's what happens. This ain't the same league no more.
Yeah, you used to be able to call people flying maggots.
Yeah.
And you'll be good to go.
You can't do that no more.
They still do that in New England.
And apparently, you can't tell them that if they don't get in there and get their shit together, you're going to send them back to the streets where they came from. Apparently, that's racist, and you can't say that. So
which is crazy because, you know, I listened to my boy, not my boy, but I listened to another podcast, Andrew Schultz, and they had Michael Irvin on this week. And Michael Irvin was going I suggest everybody listen to that. Those boys was going crazy. Michael Irvin was talking crazy on there, but he was just saying real shit. But he was just saying a whole bunch of real shit too. He's like, "Hey, bro, the whole time." He's like, "Hey, anytime I really needed to just buckle back down, he's like, bro, you are going to go back to the ghetto." And he's like, "Bro, I'm not going back to the ghetto, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you just got to find." And he's like, coaches say that to him too. He's like, "Hey, Jimmy Johnson say, didn't you tell me you didn't want to go back to the ghetto?" Now, you remember Jimmy Johnson was his college coach and the pro coach.
Yeah.
But he was telling him, he's like, "Hey, you telling me that you don't want to go back to the ghetto. So you need to get it together. Like, you need to get it together."
But now that costs you your job. And it costs you your job so much. It costs you your job so much that when you get hired for another position, that you immediately have to resign. Because, Marcus, that's all the things the Iowa strength coach got quoted for saying was that type of shit. He got quoted for saying a whole bunch of that type of shit.
Bro,
and
they just had a video of the Texas coach going off on the team when they lost 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
He went the fuck off on the team as he should.
Yeah.
As he should, right? And the shit is all over social media, and they try to have his man head for that.
Right. Instead of the players, you ain't seen it, bro. I got it recorded. I'll send it to you.
It was hilarious.
I screen recorded.
They was on the bus laughing and joking,
going crazy. Y'all,
before he got on the bus, Jay, they were on the bus laughing, joking, rapping, talking shit after they got their ass kicked, right? The coach came on the bus, went the fuck in on every last player, right? As he should. One of the little pussy ass niggas, one of the pussy ass motherfuckers on that damn bus was recording this motherfucker.
Stone Cold can't say it. You can say it.
But you know what I'm saying? But we got viewers, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. One of them little pussy ass niggas was on the motherfucking bus with their phone, recording the coach as he going off, right? And put that shit on social media. And they was trying to come at the coach head because he was straightening their ass after they got their ass kicked.
Right. And that's my point.
As he should.
While Skip and Shannon over here talking about the coaches this and they. Can you imagine? Listen, I love coaching football. It's one of my favorite things that I do in my life, whether I was coaching my son or not. Coaching high school football, coaching these kids is one of the greatest things ever. I would love to go coach college ball. Had an opportunity to come down and coach that new JUCO in Jacksonville potentially. That'd be a dream to coach college football. I would never want to coach in the NFL. I would never want to coach in the NFL. Not as an actual coach. I could be a strength coordinator. I could do something like that, a quality assurance guy. I couldn't imagine having to be a guy who is actually responsible for the X's and O's and the wins and losses of the team. Because how the fuck do you do your job in today's world? How? How is it possible to go out here and demand from somebody who isn't going to give it to you? And you have to watch your mouth, everything that you say. Bro, I would get canceled if they heard the way I talk to these kids. My own kids, I get canceled in a motherfucking second.
Bro, the sport went from gladiators to a bunch of fucking pansies.
Yeah.
Period.
I think
This was a gladiator-built sport, and now it's a bunch of pansies running it.
I think you guys are really missing the point of what's going on here with the Madden generation that we have nowadays. The future of football is just gonna be two head coaches,
right,
with a pair of joysticks in their hand. Like, that's the future, bro.
I mean, have you seen the fan? Have you watched a fan-controlled football game?
Yeah,
it's a real thing. You watch that?
I know. Yeah,
I've
seen it. I've seen a couple.
Yeah, it's fun. It's kind of cool. I don't think it'll ever catch on to the fan in the outside game like that. I think we'll see, but they are definitely trying to do exactly what you're saying. The days of hard-nosed football, and that's why I think the fan base needs to calm the fuck down with Urban. They're like, it's not working. It's not working. First of all, we're a year in. We're not even a year in. He's halfway through his first season with an awful team, and he has one or two good to great guys on the roster. He has, he has two elite players on his team. Then he has a handful of good players. He has one or two great players behind those elite guys, and that's it. That's it. James Robinson's great. Miles Jackson elite. Trevor Lawrence is elite. Trevor Lawrence is also young and dumb, so he's still going to make decisions. You have two elite guys. You have James Robinson, who is great. You have Shaq Griffin, who's really good. You have those guys. You have Brandon Linder, who's great. He's top 5 in his position in the league. Outside of that, who do you have that is great? Nobody. You have a couple more good guys. Devon Hamilton, good. Not really good, but good.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, really good. Great. He goes in there with James Robinson. So you got 3 great players.
Miles Jack, great.
Until we have until we have a top 5 position, we need to have a top 5 player in at least half of the positions on the field, bro. That's when I'm gonna feel a lot more confident in the roster. Right. But there has to be at least that, bro. And Jimbo, you a real one for wearing that shirt, bro. I ain't wearing no more goddamn Gator gear.
Hey, man.
Boy, I'm not wearing no Gator gear for a minute.
I blame Tom Brady for this soft-ass NFL that we living in right now.
And
it's
now
his
he's
fault.
the one coming back and going against it and talking about how soft it is.
It's his fault.
Ain't that something?
Yeah. I mean,
just like a white man to go in there and fuck some shit up and then complain.
I ain't gonna say all of that, but it's his fault. I ain't gonna say that, but it's his fucking fault.
And come back. Yeah. No, that's it though. It is. It's crazy. He fucked it up. He really did. And then now he gonna come back and talk about how soft the league is getting. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, man, there's rules that were implemented for you.
Man, it sucks, man. I would hate to play defense, man. It just makes it so easy for me, man. I can play another couple of years.
I tell you, we win if our offense shows up. Defense can't do it alone. I don't know who you are, but that's accurate. That's accurate. If the offense would have shown up the last 3 weeks, we win all 3 of them games.
Yeah.
I mean, we won the week before, but
I wonder how they're going to play versus Atlanta. I wonder, are they going to have some fire in their ass? Well, I know the defense going to try, but I wonder is the offense going to have some fire in their ass versus Atlanta? Now, come on now.
If we lose to Atlanta,
I'm done.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I
think
I don't want to make
Atlanta's
like
be
an
a
air
turning
threat.
point.
I just don't know.
I think Atlanta's gonna be the real turning point, man.
Atlanta's the turning point. Now, if we lose to Atlanta, I'm gonna be done. But if we lose to the Jets the following week, I'm gonna be fucking done. There's a difference from being done and fucking done.
Game if we lose to Atlanta.
Huh?
Y'all might have to visit me in the hospital if we lose to Atlanta. I might don't even make it to the Jets. Atlanta's so bad. I don't think there's a worse team. I think I like Detroit more than I like Atlanta. Like Atlanta's bad. I mean, Detroit's the worst. Don't get me wrong. I'm bullshit, but Atlanta's
Detroit
bad.
play hard though, bro. They play hard.
They remind
I feel
me of
like honestly, and I hate to say this as a Jag fan, I feel like right now if Detroit played us, bro, they gonna give us that work because they play hard, bro.
You know why? Because they are embodying that head coach. MCDC is like my favorite fucking coach. He's old school with it. He cried in a presser. How you cry? Head coach cry in a post-game presser. But like not like a boo-hoo pussy cry, like a I'm just so fucking mad for those guys type of cry. Like that guy right there, That's a boy. I'd love to play for some MC.
That you gonna run through a wall for his ass.
Yeah, no, Dan Campbell's good.
Bite the kneecap.
I like him, bro. I like the intensity from Dan Campbell.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. But I'm telling you right now, I know that if you're waiting for a prediction this week, I'm not giving you one. I'm not. Because the only game that we won outside of the Dolphins game is the game that I said we was going to lose. And I can't bring it on myself to say it on the air that we're going to lose. So instead, I'm not going to give a motherfucking prediction this week. I'm going to say that we better fucking win. And if we don't win, this show is going to turn into the Man in Teal podcast. Okay? This is WWE right now. This is a retirement match. So I'm asking the Jaguars. I already signed the contract. I'm retiring. I signed the contract.
See, I'm kind of worried to do the show with you Sunday because I have a feeling you're going to be breaking shit on camera if we start losing.
I am going to get that's a great idea. I'm going to get a bunch of things, and I'm going to have them in the room. I'm going to break them.
Yeah.
Listen, all you go do, you're going to retire, and you're going to come back as Agent Frost. That's it.
And
they got my boy Trevor out here looking. The offense got my boy Trevor looking like he ain't even. I don't know, bro. They got my boy Trevor looking bad, bro.
But you know what?
They got my dog looking horrible.
They do. They do.
Hey, just for you, Sunday, if we win.
Some of that's going to travel.
What'd you say? You going to do what?
Hey, it's the same
I'll do a
thing.
beer bash for you if we win.
Hey, it's the same thing I should say about Blake, bro. Unless I don't know, bro. When you don't have good ingredients, bro, your meal's not gonna look pretty, bro. Like you can make
our meal is looking bad.
You can make it taste good every once in a while, but it's like let's get some fresh ingredients. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some top of the line stuff. Let's see what
Subway. That's that Subway commercial.
Let's see what that looks like.
The most annoying thing to me
right now. Let's get some fresh ingredients.
Yep.
God, the most annoying thing is people comparing Trevor to Mac Jones situation.
Yeah,
I hate that shit.
That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense.
They're like, well, the Patriots don't have any good wide receivers. The Patriots, what the fuck are you people thinking?
Bro, Mac Jones.
Okay, this is
technically, right now, I love Mac Jones, bro. Shout out to the hometown. But at the end of the day, he's a system. When you're talking about system quarterback, yeah, remember, bro, he went from Bowls or one of them places to goddamn Alabama.
Yeah, and then Alabama to New England
to the Patriots. What the hell? That is
success. Success.
Facts.
That is insane. But I love it. And I love it for him because guess what? If you're a quarterback, what quarterback doesn't want to go into situations where you're going to have really good defenses, where you're going to have really good coaching staff, where you're going to have a really good program built up? Why would you want to go in there and struggle? Like, yeah, you're going to have adversity because you're a young player and you're playing football. It is what it is. But I'm not always down for the struggle, bro. We could prosper and do really well without having to struggle. And
I'm telling people, imagine Trevor in New England. Just imagine it.
Yeah, that's a whole different
thing. That shit would be fucking insane.
Yeah. But that's not the reality. And the reality is Mac Jones is in a situation where he got an offensive coordinator who knows what the fuck he's doing because he's proven in the NFL. They've won so
the reality is we have some stupid ass fans that don't know what the fuck they talking about on Facebook. That's the reality.
We need to clip that.
Glass, I raise that shit right now, Marcus.
We need to clip that because goddamn, that is right.
Yeah, that was right.
Don't know nothing about no goddamn football.
Add that to the soundboard.
That's the fucking reality.
Add that to the soundboard, man. Make sure you clip that out.
Got it. I had to piss. My bad. Got it. Got it.
I mean, basically,
look at my face. Like I'm frustrated, bro. I'm frustrated.
This is why y'all should smile though, because this is all you need to worry about right here. You see that? Look at it.
Hey, bro, I got you, man.
30-9, bro. We down, and these guys they holding each other. They saying, "Hey, man, It ain't gonna be like this for long. Look at
Damn
Stone Cold.
sure
Look at Stone Cold. Stone Cold smile. It won't be like this for long. I'm telling them, Stone Cold. Times is gonna change, buddy.
Man, why you saying some Darius Rucker, man?
Times is gonna change, baby. Why the camera didn't cut out while I was in the middle of pissing? Why did it wait till I was done? All right, there we go.
God, boy. Urban ain't trash fans. Or it's not Urban fans. He's a fucking rookie coach, rookie quarterback. What the fuck do y'all expect, fans?
I'm telling you.
That shit pissed me off, dog. I be wanting to fight, bro, for real.
I'm telling you.
And I ain't even that type of person, for real. But these motherfuckers be making me want to put my hands on their ass, for real.
These motherfuckers talking crazy like their jaw broke.
Big Marcus, man.
It's the same,
I'm
bro.
gonna tell
People are stupid, dog.
I'm gonna tell you what I told Ken, man. The fact that the fans, we put up with Gus Bradley losing ass bullshit. We put
Mike Malarkey.
Mike Malarkey, he didn't get a shot.
Bro, we promoted the offensive line coach to the head coach.
Yeah, Doug Marrone. Besides what happened to be 17, bro, Doug Marrone didn't give a shit, man. And we put up with it.
I mean,
and dog,
this first year,
and y'all already ready to kill the man and get the man
for real, dog. That shit.
Hey, bro, Gus Bradley essentially coached our team for like 8 years, dog, and he was gone for the last 4. So that is insane, dog. Like, what the fuck was that? But Urban Meyer can't get nothing.
Yeah,
get the fuck out of here, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, people.
You know what I'm really thinking? I'm thinking it's because Jacksonville is so close to Gainesville and they so spiteful of how Urban Meyer did the Gators.
Oh, 100%.
That they taking it out on him as a Jaguar coach. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. Yeah, if I'm wrong, y'all check me.
It's influence.
But it's not even.
If I'm wrong, check me.
And it's not even influence. It's right, but then you also got to put into the fact that Urban Meyer done whooped up on everybody else's teams around this motherfucker too. So they don't like him. They don't like him either. A lot of people don't like Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer is a winner, bro. That's what happens when you're a winner. When you're a celebrity, people gonna hate on your ass. That's why I ain't worried about it. That's why I'm not worried about the shit. So
look at that.
Yeah, bro, they want to see the man fall.
Yeah, bro. The boys in that locker room bro. They fucking with. I mean, it appears to be.
They die hard, bro.
Yeah,
you riding to die with Herb. I promise.
Shit. That's what that's all you can really hope for.
And what's that motherfucking what's that reporter? LaFleur bitch ass. I bet not ever catch his motherfucking ass in the goddamn streets. Cause his bitch ass gonna get it.
Yeah,
I swear to fucking God, LaFleur, your little bitch ass, if you ever watching this shit, you and that goddamn Ryan Clark from ESPN, I'm fucking y'all up.
All the
y'all getting all this shit.
And this guy. And this guy. I still would have whooped his white ass.
Cause goddamn, you just be making up shit. You don't be making up shit about the Jaguars, LaFleur. You just come about your ass with anything to say, just to kick dirt on the goddamn Jaguars.
Talk.
Well, from what I've been hearing, the main thing I hear from people is they don't like that we paid for a different Urban, but people don't understand he can't be the same Urban from college and NFL.
No.
He can't be the same.
And he is learning the NFL way.
I'm mad that we didn't realize that's Stone Cold right there. That's what I'm mad. I'm mad that what? So you telling me that's not the same person? And you telling me Stone Cold and the Boat are not the same guy? Look at this here. Now, this beard looks a lot more luxurious.
Now show a picture of Dave Sislow.
Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We appreciate you tuning into the Minute Till podcast.
The boat look like he's been taking some wanks.
Bro, can we get the Boat back on the coaching staff, please?
The Boat been doing some blows.
Can we get the Boat on
the Boat definitely been taking some wanks, my boy.
Look, somebody
Ain't no doubt about
gotta
that.
help Stone Cold out. Stone Cold, somebody getting their ass whooped in there. Yeah, you need to go see what's
That
going
boy
on.
geeked up.
Your wife has lost it. Somebody getting their ass whooped right now. Look at the boat though. We got to bring the boat back in some role. He needs to be.
That boy is moisturizing that beard. Let's go.
I'm telling you. Look at the head though. You know how you don't know. None of you do. I know how hard it is to do this. It takes a lot of work. I did this for what? 6 months, 7 months. I was shaving the head with the razor.
Yeah.
It's not easy. That's so much work. I don't recommend that for any. Like Jimbo needs to do it. He really needs to do it.
For what?
Like what?
What?
Okay, first of all, because it looks like your face is in sepia and your hair is in gray.
Nah, Jimbo about to get the wicks. About to get permanent. God damn, big Marcus.
Okay, yeah. That's what it sounds like when a big guy tries to get out of a car. Don't act like you didn't know that.
That's why I knew. I didn't have to look to see who was making the noise. I was about trying to get onto the mute. I'm like, bro, I didn't know what time it was.
Yeah. Jimbo over here talking about what? Like you don't understand. Your face has one filter and your hair has a separate filter. Like
but you said I need to rock the ball head. Like I'm losing my hair though. Like
no, I didn't say because you're losing your hair. No, I'm saying that because most jobs don't allow management position with multicolored hair. And you was out here with a whole you have multicolored hair. Your hair is 2 different colors. Yes or no?
It's all right, Jimbo. Jimbo, bro.
It's 3 different colors.
You need to get salt. You need to get the salt and pepper dreads, and you got to get a permanent grill in.
No, then he's gonna lose his position. You're trying to.
Yeah, bro. We just talked about this.
First of all, do you see how big this motherfucking smile is? We used to go in on each other about the teeth. Okay, Jimbo. If we make Jimbo the big screen here for a moment, where's Jimbo's at? Don't close your mouth now, bitch. We get Jimbo on the big screen for a moment. Okay, don't close your mouth now, bitch. Okay. So if Jimbo got a grill, that would be the most expensive grill ever purchased. The amount of gold needed to cover them things, boy.
That's real. Hey.
But what will you say? He used to say, because I got a whole bunch of little ass teeth in the bottom. He used to be like, it looked like motherfuckers, my teeth was having a mosh pit. So I'll give you a shot back. Don't worry. My grill fucked up. But Jimbo got big ass.
Remember when I had the extra tooth sticking up in the back?
Oh, it's gone?
Yeah. I think, see the American justice system, they have all right dental.
Oh, yeah,
for $5, you can get the basics done. So like they removed the tooth. But when I used to have like this tooth.
You got an extraction for $5?
Huh?
You got an extraction for $5.
$5.
Bro, get the fuck out. I'm finna go to jail just to get dental work.
Nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because you might go someplace where the dentist is kind of fucked up and don't give a fuck.
What? He say it's not worth it, but he already got the work done and he has benefits at his job. If you might have just broke the code. Like for real. Listen, we talk about just maybe 3-6 month bid, right? If you go in for a 6-month bid up the road, even a year, think about it, how much it costs to get your shit fixed with no insurance. We talking about tens of thousands of dollars to get your shit fixed with no insurance.
Yeah, that's not enough time.
Stone Cold doesn't even open his mouth. Stone Cold got because he dips too. So Stone Cold.
They do implants and all. Yeah, you can get whole implants.
Look,
you get screw-ins, you get all that shit. But I don't recommend it because
we're about to fight. Me and Stone Cold are gonna fight. We're both gonna go to jail for assault. And then
listen, hold on, brother, listen to me.
Don't
6 months a year, that's not enough time. Like it takes a long time to get in to see the dentist, dog. Like you gotta
they're not there. It's not Monday through Friday, 9 to 5.
Yeah, it takes a long time, bro. So
you're acting like it's a lot of people in jail. There's not a lot of people in the jail. I mean, it's not overpopulated or anything.
Yeah, It's called. They say it's overpopulated for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Especially not a whole bunch of people who don't deserve to be in there.
Right. So I will get skipped to the front of the line, though, right?
Probably not.
No,
You sure?
Yeah, probably not.
I was just giving you opportunity. I'll give you all the opportunity. I was trying to use my white privilege.
Nah.
Nah.
Now, once you get in the chair, then you
Mark
know.
is still muted. My
Oh,
bad.
there we go.
No, shit, my
But
bad.
no, you know why? It was because when you got out of your car or adjusted or whatever it is that you did, we knew what you listen. It sounded like a 5-piece orchestra. When you just everything moved. Your seat moaned. Your seat sounded like a porn flick. And
I had to go pee.
I feel you. I just pissed in a Powerade bottle. I'm with you. I did it on cam too.
Boy, I didn't even know you did that. Boy, that's talent.
Look, you're not the only one, bro. Hey, man. Look, bro, we get good at this, man. We good
Yeah.
at podcasting, man.
Yeah. I was scared because I didn't have a cup. Usually I like to have a cup because then you just pull the shorts over to the side, you just plop the meat in the cup, leak, right? The worst thing is trying to aim at the hole in the bottle. Cause I don't give a fuck how little you are. You better not be able to fit inside of a goddamn bottle. Okay. I hope nobody can fit inside of a bottle in real life. I hope that's not a thing. So you have to aim at the hole.
Yeah.
That's hard. This is not easy.
Very.
So if you can,
Shout out to you though for getting me
you.
my
If you
job
fit in a
since we're
bottle,
talking about peeing.
Penis? What?
Since we're talking about peeing, shout out to you for getting me my job.
You got your. Oh yeah, you got it.
Yeah, shout out you, bro.
We were both for that.
You did that.
Hey.
Look here. Agent K's Clean Pee service at your service.
That's
Anytime
what
you need.
friends are for.
You need your piss. You got a piss test coming up and you need clean urine. Simply holler at me right now. MenonTealPodcast@gmail.com. We are selling. What's the normal price for the urine, Jay? How much does it go for when you purchase it in the store?
$40.
Hypothetically, because you would never do such a thing. So what is it?
You say it's 40?
Well, like 12.
12. All right. So I'm gonna sell mine
for the kit. It's the kit you get for $40. It's the fake piss. It's the fucking heating pad.
Yeah.
And the fucking shit that temperature. It gives you the temperature on the little bottle.
Oh yeah, they're taxing you.
Nah. But fuck all that. Listen.
Yeah, fuck all that. I got some of motherfucking can pee. Fuck that.
Listen. This shit right here.
Like, are you on steroids?
Bruh. Y'all listen, man. This shit right here. Look this shit up. It's called Q Carbo.
What is
letter Q Carbo. It's a detox drink. You drink this shit, you piss after you.
Hold on, bro. Get him out of here. I'm trying to promote my pee service to make some money. And here you go giving him an alternative option. Listen, it ain't just about a bitch. He don't want to see me win. We supposed to be brothers.
My man, I thought we were giving like alternatives to this shit. My man. Hey man, hey, my brother's pee.
New carbo.
hey, my brother's pee. It's as clean as can be.
Clean as can be. The pee is as clean as can be. If you need to piss clean, holler at me.
Yeah, it just
Black Friday special going on right now.
Yeah, put your hey, guess what? And if you order now, we'll throw in an extra container of piss, absolutely free. Just pay shipping and handling. Let's go. You know what I should do? I should start shipping the tumblers filled with clean urine.
I was about to say you have to ship it like they ship like some fucking Omaha steaks with some damn ice packs and shit.
Yeah. There we go. Can I freeze the pee?
I don't know.
If we freeze urine and then you get it and melt it, will it still read the same, you think?
I have no idea.
This is a test. Let's do it.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, but
but you'd really have to heat it up though, because it's got to be like 96.
I'm trusting Jay to do it. I'm letting Jay do it because Jay been doing this. Jay said he buys $12 things of pee, and y'all buy $60 things of pee. Jay said fuck a kit. Jay know how to do it. So what we finna do is Jay's about to apply for a job that he's not actually gonna care to get, and I'm about to freeze some piss and ship it to him, and then we gonna see if he gets the job. and we're gonna film the whole thing. Let's do it. Cause now I'm actually interested now. I really want to know if Frozen P would translate. Big Marcus found a phone charger. Welcome back. We are 38.
I was about to say just in time for us to get off because I am hungry. I'm ready to get the fuck out of here.
My 7-month-old son can't even go to sleep because the office is adjacent to his room. He could see into the office. My wife is texting the shit out of me like, if you don't let me put this motherfucker down to bed. But this was the most fun I've had in a long time for this terrible ass team. I hope all of you at least look. Now Jimbo has 0. Did you see I tried to get you a ticket to the game?
Yes.
Okay, you just was like, fuck it, I'm not even gonna appreciate that. Okay.
Yeah, and I've been to ask you about Kari about the same ticket. I just forgot.
Yeah, I think she's probably giving it away by now. But that was Jalen's sister.
Yeah.
She's not gonna be able to go. So I was trying to hook you up, but he didn't even respond to my text. So
is it time to let Rayshawn Jenkins go, guys?
Look, I just said we was ending the show, and he gonna ask
like,
the topic. God damn it. Fucking Marcus, bro. Jesus Christ. Jay wants to eat, Marcus. We're trying to go, man. Jesus. Hey, listen, for real though. Stone Cold's gonna be here on Sunday. Jay will be at the game. Marcus, are you going to the game?
Nah.
All right, so we will be live streaming. All right. So if you three want to join me and Jay partially when he comes in and out, I will be live streaming the game. In its entirety for the reaction show. Okay, I don't. Y'all saw my post, right? I'm Steve. We not Facebook friends. I don't think we got to be Facebook friends. You're still muted. I'm so sorry. So the NFL likes to come at me for content copyright violation over these reaction shows, and I just won all my cases against them because I informed them that reaction shows live were allowed because the content isn't necessarily their content. It is my reaction to their content that my viewers are watching. They actually got an opportunity to watch the video if they choose to, and then dispute my dispute or accept it, and they have accepted all of my disputes. So score 1 for the big guys, for the good guys.
Hey.
Yeah. That means we still got to tighten up on the. Like with I guess probably with the commercials and.
Yep, and I stayed on that pretty good. But I'll be honest with you, I didn't do that at all. I didn't do that at all with the second half last week, and it already got approved, so we were good.
Yeah. You don't watch the game in the studio. You be watching the game on the couch. So you don't got your whole everything.
Yeah. I had some guy from Twitch was like, "Man, this is a great setup." And I was like, this setup's ass. I was like, I'm sitting on my couch with a laptop with shitty camera. What are you talking about this setup? If you saw me in the office, you'd be like, wow, this guy's...
I mean, maybe he was being sarcastic. So that's probably funny.
No, I don't know. It seemed genuine. I could hear it in his tone. It was genuine. I don't know. This is about to get better, though. Tomorrow, I'm about to go in. This whole office is getting redone. She's getting all her shit out to her own office. And this is going to look completely different from next week. That has got to be you. That 100% had to be you. He was scratching his nuts. Yeah, he was scratching his nuts. He's trying to pee. Marcus was trying to pee without us knowing. That's what just happened. That was loud as fuck.
Hey.
What just happened?
Hey, this is the Minute Till Podcast.
Yeah, this is Minute Till Podcast. Brought to you by the Miller Creative Group. Make sure you check them out online at MCG247.com or on all social media platforms at MCG247. Miller Creative Group, discover the one so it's different. Shout out to 904 Printing. Shout out to the DUUUVALL. Shout out to Anchor Crimson Deck. Shout out to Down to Earth. Shout out to the Green. Shout out to Lion Eye and wherever the fuck Marcus used my P to get a job at. I appreciate the opportunity and make sure you tune in next week at 7 p.m. Eastern time, as always, on Fridays. And also make sure you tune in for the game. If you're not local and you want to watch the game, why not watch it with funny motherfuckers like not this guy, but this guy right here. Nope, my bad. This guy right here. This guy right here, this beautiful gentleman here, and of course, the host with the most. Oh my Jesus, look at me. Woo! Let's go. We rocking and rolling. Make sure you tune in with us. We'll be for the pregame show at were you just clicking shit? Don't be clicking shit. Let's make sure that y'all tune in. We'll have a pre-show. We'll go live a little early. We'll get it popping, and we'll keep rolling, man. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I am your host, the Hot Take Hooligan Agent K. That's the cannabis analyst, Agent J. He is hungry as hell. He about to go eat some leftover Thanksgiving food. And
that's Stone Cold Steve Boston.